All right, guys, we are live. Welcome in, everyone, to the Sparkin Sports NFL live stream of the 6-4 New England Patriots versus the 8-2 Minnesota Vikings from US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Hope you guys had a fantastic day. Now set to tuck in for some Thursday night football here. We got Justin Jefferson and the Vikings taking the field. Hope everyone has had a fantastic Thanksgiving so far. We got a poll up in the chat. Curious as to who you think's going to win this game. We've got one vote so far, and it's for the Minnesota Vikings. We got Mike Tirigo, Jason Garrett, Tony Dungy on the call for this one. We will be bringing in the game audio here in a minute or two once the game officially gets going. Also, guys, a couple of housekeeping matters to attend to before we get started officially. It would really help us out if you could leave a like on this stream. It helps push us out to more and more people and helps get the channel seen by more people and helps us grow this community. Also, if you're so inclined, leave a subscribe. That would be awesome. We are just one subscriber away on this channel from 565. So we are chipping away at that 1,000 mark. And speaking of 1,000 subs, if you are a Denver Broncos fan or just an NFL fan in general, we have Denver Broncos Syndicate linked to the channel in the pinned comment above. We are just about to hit 1,000 subscribers over there, guys. We just need about 12 subscribers. So let's see if we could potentially hit that by the end of the night. Minnesota Vikings sitting at 8-2. Had a really tough outing last week against the Dallas Cowboys. They were shellacked at home 40-3. New England Patriots coming off of a really ugly win against the New York Jets where they won on a last-second punt return touchdown. Shot of downtown Minneapolis. We're about one more commercial break away from officially getting going, and then I will bring in the game audio. It's going to be very interesting to see. We got primetime Kirk Cousins in this one. Historically, primetime Kirk Cousins has not fared very well, so this is going to be a really fun one. So we got another vote in the poll here, and looks like it is for the New England Patriots. Very interesting. Patriots offense has really struggled these past few weeks. They've been somewhat marred in a quarterback controversy between Mac Jones and Bailey Zappi. Tonight, of course, Mac Jones does get the start. We got 4 people in here. Let's go. Hope everyone's had a fantastic Thanksgiving so far. Thank you for spending a part of it with me here on Sparkin Sports NFL. We already streamed the other 2 games of the day, the Bills-Lions and the Cowboys-Giants. Both pretty fun, entertaining games. Hoping we can close it out with another one here with Patriots-Vikings. Again, guys, we'll be live again on Sunday. We'll be streaming the Broncos and Panthers on my Denver Broncos channel, Denver Broncos Syndicate. And on this channel, we should be streaming Sunday Night Football. And I believe that will be the Colts and the Cowboys. Or no, that's next week. Duh. Cowboys played already this week. I'll have to look up who is the Sunday night game next week or this week. Sunday Night Football. Oh, that's right. It's Packers Eagles. So we will be streaming that game as well. Looks like we're getting ready to get set here from Minneapolis. All right, let's rock.
C Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
To honor America with the...
Oh, we gotta mute that real quick. Singing the national anthem. I'm looking forward to this one, guys. I think this is going to be a really fun game. There's Bill Belichick. He doesn't like this building too much. Lost Super Bowl 50 to the Philadelphia Eagles here at US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Here we go.
Great rendition of the anthem on this great American holiday. This day of seeing family and friends. And we have a reunion between the head coaches. For more on that, again, Melissa Starr.
That's right. Kevin O'Connell was initially a draft pick by the New England Patriots.
These two head coaches, Bill Belichick drafted Kevin O'Connell in the 3rd round in 2008. O'Connell.
Oh, how time flies.
5 NFL seasons. His first was with the Patriots as the backup to Tom Brady and Matt Castle. Belichick said he remembers O'Connell as a rookie. Just
So we got 2 votes for the New England Patriots in this game. Be sure to hit up our poll at the top of the chat in the pinned comment. I'd love to know who you think is going to come away victorious.
As head coach of the Minnesota Vikings, said he still has his old notebooks from his Patriot team meetings and refers back to them. He can still rattle off all the Belichickisms like do your job and ignore the noise. He said,
And the skull chant begins there in Minneapolis.
Authentic to myself. I have to be me. Tonight, he becomes the 3rd man to have played for Belichick to go on and coach against him.
And Melissa
That's cool.
Belichick in New England chasing Buffalo and Miami. Bills won today. Pats play them twice in the last 6 weeks. The Vikings running away with the North. Detroit's loss means they can clinch their first division title in 5 years as early as next week. Love the traditions here. The skull chant and the tradition of sounding the Gallahorn.
Sonny Lee, Olympic gold medalist in 2020, set to blow the Gallahorn, native of St. Paul, Minnesota.
In Tokyo 16 months ago.
Let's go. That always hypes me up, man. I love the skull chant. And then they play For Whom the Bell Tolls after that. That just makes it even better. New England wins the toss. They deferred. Nick Folk will kick off. Kene Nwangwu is back deep. And let's roll from Minneapolis. Nwangwu from the 2. Tries to cut across the 15. He does and cannot make it to the 20. Good tackle by Marcus Jones, who had a punt return touchdown to win the game last week for New England. Here comes Kirk Cousins, and I got to mute the player introductions. Vikings offense getting set to go here from about their own 19-yard line. 2 tight ends set to the left side to begin for Minnesota. Kurtz under center. He cans at the line. They toss it to Dalvin Cook. And Cook will surge for about 3. Vikings wearing their primetime purple uniforms tonight. All purple with the gold stripes and numbers.
He's led some big comeback wins, including the Buffalo game a couple of weeks ago. But a lot of picks for the first 10 games of the season for Cousins.
Get up to the line. 2nd and 6. Cousins is under center.
2nd and 6, Tony.
There's a lot of up-tempo here in Minnesota. Cousins fires to the outside, and that is complete to the tight end, Johnny Munt. And the ex-Ram will surge forward for a first down, a gain of 13 there for the Vikings.
Kirk Cousins looks awfully comfortable in the pocket here. Protection
We
is
got
clean.
5 votes on our poll. 80% of you guys are on the Patriots.
Early on in the ball game, get rid of those cobwebs, get the blood flowing.
Good start here for the Vikings. First down and 10.
You know what I noticed, Mike? Matthew Judon on the right side for the first time going against that new left tackle.
There's Matthew Judon, always recognizable with the red sleeves. Cousins is under center. KJ Osborne goes in motion from the 37. Cousins swings it out to Justin Jefferson. And the first touch with him will net 8 yards. Tackled by Jonathan Jones, the corner, and we do have laundry. Alex Kemp is our referee today.
Jefferson was entangled with the top corner for the Patriots. Lip readers, you saw him say face mask.
It looks like it might be a face mask.
He'll open his mic and say it.
Personal foul, face mask.
Indeed it is.
And that'll take the Vikings to the Patriots.
Son Jonathan Jones. Veteran corner. Working on Justin Jefferson there.
Gets off coverage, and they throw like a little bubble route to him, and you see the physicalness of Jefferson at the end of the down. You see where Jones gets the hand in there at the top of it, pulls it a little bit. It's a good call.
I got a 1st and 10. Two receivers set to the right side. Jefferson goes in motion. Cousins looking in trouble. Fires. That's complete. Adam Thielen inside the 25-yard line where he's tackled by Kyle Duggar. Gain of 16, and the Vikings are on the move.
Four-man rush off of just basic zone coverage. Bentley coming, nowhere to go. Cousins does a great job moving around, creating space, and finding Thielen.
It's a Viking team that has been outstanding.
1st and 10 from the 25. Split backfield with Justin Jefferson and Dalvin Cook. They swing it out to Jefferson. He's going to throw it to Adam Thielen. And Thielen will get across the 15 for another first down. Some trickery there for Kevin O'Connell and the Vikings, and they are moving the ball well against this Bill Belichick defense.
Justin Jefferson can truly do it all. This pass is decidedly behind. You could see something was going to happen here. They've been walking through this thing all week long, dying to call it. Leave it to Jefferson.
And they executed it well.
Between the 1 and the 9.
1st down and 10 now from the 14-yard line. Jefferson goes in motion. Cousins is under center. Single tight end to the right side. Give it to Cook. He cuts it to right, and Cook will get to the 10. Tackle made by Duggar following a gain of about 4.
Kevin O'Connell has done here. A little sluggish performance. How are we going to be? He comes out, no huddle, up tempo. Trick play right off the bat. Just get the juice.
Again, guys, I'd really appreciate if you could smash that like button. Helps push us out and helps us get seen by more people. Free and easy way you can help support us. There's Kevin O'Connell. Vikings have fared really well on their opening drives this season. 2nd and 6. Cousins cans it at the line. To the right side, it's Cook. And he will take it inside the 10 to the 7, gain of 3. And that'll bring the 3rd down and 3 for the Vikings.
The oldest defensive back in the NFL, still doing it, and still doing it at a high level.
He really is. You see a lot of substitutions with the Patriots, but McCourt is a guy who stays on the field all the time and directs traffic. A little more up-tempo here again, Mike.
Yeah, they stay on the field.
And two. Cousins surveys, fires, and that is a touchdown, Vikings! Justin Jefferson! And what an opening drive for Kirk Cousins and this Minnesota offense. 8 plays, 80 yards, 4:20 off the clock, and a quick strike there from Cousins to Jefferson.
This one's all about the protection first. It's clean.
Very great protection there. Cousins stands in and is able to fire a strike to cut Justin Jefferson, a little shallow cross route. Working on Jonathan Jones, who gets lost in that traffic. Great execution for the Vikings. Greg Joseph for the extra point.
Greg Joseph tries to end it with 7.
And the kick's good.
With the extra point.
7-0 Minnesota. Great opening drive.
Touchdowns for the Vikings.
7 opening drive touchdowns for the Vikings this season. And that was well done. Hope everyone's had a safe and happy Thanksgiving so far. Hope you got to spend it with some friends and family. I already got to do that, so I'm chilling out with you guys, getting to watch some football and hang out. We already streamed the other 2 games this afternoon. We had the Bills and Lions to start off, and then we had the Cowboys and Giants. Couple of really fun games, and so far a good start here for Kirk Cousins and the Vikings offense. So, what were you guys rocking with for your Thanksgiving dinners today? Were you guys doing the traditional turkey ham route, or did you guys go outside the box with something different? I actually had some homemade shepherd's pie, which was really good. We are back from the Twin Cities.
Hey, we'll get there together. And by Toyota. Let's go places. This was the place to be this morning in St. Paul.
That's so awesome.
The 57th annual Thanksgiving football game organized by Scott Hamilton and his family and friends. They've been doing it since 1966 when he was 16 years old. Multiple generations represented there and in the crowd tonight. That's what we just love about sports.
Alrighty, following a great opening drive there for the Minnesota Vikings. Greg Joseph will kick off. Marcus Jones will take a knee in the end zone, and the Patriots will begin from their own 25. Here's their offense. Can't mute it though, because we do not want a copyright claim on this stream, because YouTube will take that shit down faster than I can say it. All right. Patriots begin from their own 25. Single tight end to the right side. And they drop the snap. Jones picks it up. Fires. And that is complete right away to Jacoby Myers, getting 26 inside the midfield stripe. And now Jacoby Myers is shaken up.
but able to hit Myers in stride. The athletic training staff walks him off. The Patriots go no huddle. He did hold on with that left hand.
Yeah, good job holding on there despite being shaken up on that play. Myers comes off, second down and first down and 10. They hand it off to Damian Harris, and he gets about 8 yards.
An offense that did not score last week against the Jets any touchdowns. Their only TD came on special teams. And 4.
Mac Jones had a pretty rough season so far. Just 4 touchdown passes to 7 interceptions. Missed 3 games with an ankle injury. Second down and 3. Jones is under center. Handoff. Harris, and he will chug forward for the first down, gain of 4. Darius Smith, the ex-Packers pass rusher, was in there on the tackle.
Minnesota wants to stop the run with their front 7. They want to keep the safeties back and confuse the quarterback. Can the Patriots run the ball at him and make him come out of that deep shell?
First down and 10. Twins left. Jones dumps it out to the right side, and that is Hunter Henry, the tight end, spinning, and he'll be stopped at about 20-yard line, gain of 5. No copyright, no copyright. There we go. Second and 6 from the 46. Jones looking, firing deep, wide open. Nelson Aguilar, touchdown, Patriots. Looked like the Vikings were playing cover 2 there. The Patriots split the safeties with a speedy Nelson Aguilar. And right away, we have a 7-7 game pending the extra point. Matched up against Jonathan Bullard there. It was actually zone coverage. That looked like cover 2 zone. Great job by Mac Jones.
Look outside first, down the middle, great throw.
Love when you have that speed of the slot in Aguilar. Mac Jones was right on the money.
Here's Nick Folk for the extra point.
Nick Folk for the extra point.
And kick is good. And we are tied. 8 minutes, 21 seconds in the first quarter. And both teams with opening touchdown drives. Quick strike there from Jones to Aguilar. Got 6 people in here. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. Be sure to smash that like button. I'd really, really appreciate it. Helps push us out to more and more NFL fans and helps us grow this community. Also, guys, we just need about one more subscriber for 565. So, we would really appreciate it if you could help us out there as well. We will be back here streaming on Sparkin Sports NFL on Sunday. In the afternoon, we will be streaming actually on Denver Broncos Syndicate. We got Broncos and Panthers. And then Sunday Night Football, we'll be back here for Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers versus Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia Eagles. And then after that, we'll be coming back here on Monday Night Football for Steelers and Colts. So a nice, fun, full slate of games here this week. And we are back in Minneapolis.
Seinfeld, Adam Devine, and Bruce Springsteen performing again from Only the Strong Survive. It's all new. It's Tonight Show.
Beautiful shot there of downtown Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Forward to that.
From across the Mississippi River. Mac Jones leading the Patriots on an opening touchdown drive.
Wow.
Patriots' first quarter touchdown drive this season. That is shocking.
Back. Good job, guys. Out of the studio.
Nick Fogle kickoff. Kene Nwangwu is back deep.
This is a good returner here in Nwangwu.
Nwangwu from inside his own 5 will surge forward. Tackled at the 20-yard line. Jelani Tavai, former Detroit Lion, is there. And we got to mute that. Blah, 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 blah. Got 9 votes in our poll. Looks like 67% of you guys are on the New England Patriots. If you have yet to get your vote in, got a poll up in the pinned comment. And there's Jacoby Myers walking off the field there with the Patriots. Not good to see there. Hope he's okay. 1st and 10.
Off the field for further examination.
From their own 21, Cousins with a quick drop back, strikes and delivers. That is Justin Jefferson, spinning forward, gain of about 5 or 6.
He comes in 2nd in the league in yards. Only Tyreek Hill has more.
Denver Broncos seriously whiffed on that one, taking Jerry Jeudy over Justin Jefferson.
Doing a good job of that in their opening script.
It's one of the bigger issues I have with this Broncos regime. It was really the previous regime with John Elway, but still. 2nd and 4. Thielen goes in motion. Hand it off. Dalvin Cook lowers his shoulder for about 2 yards.
We always talk about what you were just mentioning. Bill Belichick
got halfway there. 3rd down and 2.
We're going to take away the best option Kevin O'Connell has on the other side. So when, as coaches, do you know what he's trying to take away for the night?
Well, it's a challenge for him. We had a great discussion with
3rd down and a
Coach
long
Belichick
one
last night about Marvin Harrison back in the day, always lining up on one side. Maybe easier to double him. This guy's all over the formation, so it's challenging to put a couple guys on him, and he's going to win a one-on-one on every snap.
Cousins working that hard count.
3rd and 1.
Surveys, fires to the outside, nearly intercepted. Testing Jonathan Jones, and he nearly came away with the pick. Justin Jefferson, the intended receiver, and a quick 3 and out for Minnesota. So in their first offensive drive, they had a methodical touchdown drive. And here it's a 3 and out. It's got to be better ball location there by Kirk Cousins. Jones nearly had a pick. A very lucky break there for the Vikes. Ryan Wright, rookie punter. Marcus Jones, fellow rookie, is back. One of my favorite return guys in the league. High booming kick here from Wright. Backing up Jones, and he'll be fair caught at the 13-yard line. 57-yard punt there. Great job by the rookie Ryan Wright. And the Patriots set to take over for their 2nd offensive possession. Hope everyone's enjoyed their Thanksgiving. Hope you got to have some good food. Got to spend it with some friends and family, because obviously that's what this holiday is all about. Already did that earlier in the week, so freed up my day to stream all day long. Minnesota Vikings with a 58.5% win probability at this point in the game. Kirk Cousins has had a really solid start, 5 for 6 for 48 yards and a touchdown. Mac Jones, 3 for 3, 64 yards and a touchdown as well. Dalvin Cook, 4 totes, 15 yards And Nelson Aguilar, obviously, with the big catch there, splitting those safeties for the touchdown for the Patriots. Now New England getting ready to take over for their second drive. Once again, guys, I just really appreciate if you could smash that like button. Also, over on my Denver Broncos channel, Denver Broncos Syndicate, we are creeping closer and closer to that 1,000 subscriber goal. We just need 12 more, guys. I would really appreciate it if you could help us out. All right, guys, I'm curious. Drop your comments down in the chat below. What is your favorite Thanksgiving side? My opinion, nothing touches mashed potatoes and gravy, man. Mashed potatoes and gravy is top tier in any situation. We are back. Minneapolis. Beautiful stadium there, US Bank. Right in the heart of downtown. Patriots take over for their second possession from their own 14-yard line. Jones hands it off to Ramondre Stevenson, and he will gain about 5.
Mike, we saw Jacoby Myers, the team's leading receiver, get injured, making the Patriots' first catch of the game. Went into the medical tent.
Oh, he landed on his shoulder.
Neurotrauma consultant went in with him.
But that would indicate he's being evaluated for concussion with the UNC.
We'll get you an update from the team as soon as we have it. Wide receiver Devontae Parker also was in the tent for about the last 5 minutes. They were looking at his lower right leg. But
second and 5. Parker is back in there. That was actually Tyquan Thornton, and Stevenson will gain about 3. We got 10 votes in our poll here. 70% of you guys are on the New England Patriots to win this game. We got a third down here for the Pats. There's Ed Donatel, Vikings defensive coordinator, previously held the same role for the Broncos. It's third down and 3. Patriots have 4 receivers at the top of the screen. They swing it out and Stevenson just drops it. And a quick 3 and out here for the Patriots. Yep, both teams touchdowns on drive number 1 and 3 and outs on drive number 2. Trying to hit that little bubble screen there, and Ramondre Stevenson just could not haul it in. I don't know why I muted that. A little early for that. Sorry.
A little bit high.
Yeah, a little bit high throw there, but still one. Stevenson should haul in. Michael Pilardi set to punt it away. Jalen Reagor, Philadelphia Eagles draft bust, is back deep for Minnesota. Low punt. It'll take a Minnesota bounce. Down at about the 44, only a 36-yard punt. And the Vikings will start off their third offensive possession with really good field possession here. And we will be back on the other side of the commercial break. Vikings now with a 62.9% win probability following that forced 3 and out there. Mac Jones 4 for 5 for 66 yards. Minnesota with 5 minutes and 57 seconds of time of possession versus 3 minutes and 36 seconds for New England. 5 Vikings first downs versus 3 for New England. Patriots do lead in total yards, 82-74 for Minnesota. 5 minutes, 27 seconds left in the first quarter. Again, guys, really appreciate you tuning in on this Thanksgiving evening. It's a beautiful, beautiful night here in the mile-high city of Denver, Colorado. Looks like we got 14 people in the chat right now. Again, guys, be sure to let me know who you think is going to win this game by participating in our little poll in the chat above. All right, we are back. Pat set to get ready for their third offensive, or Vikings set to take over for their third offensive possession. Kirk Cousins under center from his own 43. TJ Hawkinson goes in motion, the newly acquired Vikings tight end from the Detroit Lions. And off to the left side, it is Dalvin Cook. And dives forward to the 49-yard line, gain about 5, and we've got laundry.
Looks like this is going to be on the Patriots.
Yeah, looks like this one's going to be on the Pats.
That flag, it's holding on the defensive
Holding.
line.
Defense number 92. It's a 5-yard penalty from the end of the
And that is indeed what it is.
Devon Godshaw.
It's on Devon Godshaw, the ex-Miami Dolphin, and that'll give the Vikings a free first down.
As much as any team in this league before the snap in their running game, they'll change.
Bill Belichick definitely not pleased.
In this ball game. It's a little bit of a challenge with New England because they play some unconventional personnel groupings, so the looks aren't going to be quite as clean.
Hey, 3 down. Hey.
Sorry, kitty.
Fullback CJ
Cousins, play action, looking. He's being chased by Judon, and he finds a man on the sideline, Thielen, and they're going to wave him out. Jeffrey, welcome in. Vikings have a really good start here so far.
A number of different ways. He lines up left side, right side. Here he beats the back. And that's the thing I love about him. Relentless. He stays after it.
Get a chance to visit with Matthew.
Second down and 8.
His 13 this year. Have been chasing guys down.
From the 44.
His sack reel shows a lot of hustle.
Handoff. Cook goes nowhere. He is blown up the backfield. Raekwon McMillan, 60-year man out of Ohio State, comes in like a heat-seeking missile. Loss of multiple yards there, and that's going to be a third down and 10.
What he does is just simply shoot the gap. This is a wide zone run. There's an empty gap in there, and Raekwon just hits it. Good instincts, good feel, good tackle for loss, and now Minnesota finds themselves in third and long. Watch out for Judon here.
Third and 10. Dalvin Cook split out in the slot to the left side. Cousins surveys, fires, overthrown. It's intercepted at the 25-yard line. That is Jonathan Jones, and Jones has got a chance to go. Jones with a block, and he will take it to the 15-yard line. Kirk Cousins with a big mistake, and Jonathan Jones will take it deep, deep into Minnesota territory. A back-breaking turnover for the Vikings. Let's see what happened. Looked like man coverage there, and tries to hit his Durant on a little crossing route, and Jonathan Jones just undercuts it and picks it off. Terrible, terrible throw there by Kirk Cousins. Now, Patriots set up all the way at the Minnesota 17. Mac Jones is under center. Hand it off. Damian Harris. He's got 3 yards to the 14.
And this will be a good test for New England right here. They've moved the ball here the last few weeks. When they get in this part of the field, Mac Jones told us last night, we just got to prevent ourselves from going backwards.
Clock ticking.
With minus plays,
just outside 3 minutes left to play in the first quarter. New England looking to take a 7-point lead here.
We saw the numbers. Only Denver's worse in the red zone this year.
Ouch. Second down. They run a little razzle-dazzle. And Kendrick Bourne is blown up in the backfield. Harrison Phillips and Zadarius Smith. No chance there for that. Loss of like 5.
Harrison Phillips just gets a great read.
We'll bring a third down and forever here for this Patriots offense.
But he penetrates.
Center James Ferentz badly whiffs on his block there. Backup center playing in place of the injured David Andrews. And now it's 3rd and 14, backed up at the 21. Kendrick Bourne goes in motion. Stack formation at the top. Jones fires complete. That is Nelson Aguilar. And he's going to be short of the line to gain, setting up a shorter field goal try here for the New England Patriots. Good defensive stand for Minnesota. Here's Nick Folk. Had a tough week last week against his old team, the Jets. Just 1 for 3 on his field goals. Missed from 44 and 43. This will be from 34, just 1 yard longer than an extra point. Michael Pilardi, backup punter, will hold it. And Nick Folk is right down the middle. 10-7 New England here with 1:28 left to play in the first quarter. New England gifted great field position there off the Minnesota turnover, but good job there by the Vikings defense holding them to 3 points. And that was a killer mistake there by Kirk Cousins, who had otherwise been pretty clean in this game. 6 for 8 for 50 yards, had a touchdown, but then had that ugly interception. Dalvin Cook somewhat struggled to get things going on the ground, actually, in this game. He's got only 19 yards on 6 carries. Damian Harris, couple nice gains. 3 carries, 14 yards for him. Win probability for the Vikings is now shot down to 51.3%. Seems like a very extended first quarter thus far. We've already been streaming for about 30 minutes. Oh, be quiet, stupid phone. We are back.
Here of Minnesota.
Minnesota State Capitol.
First 7 by Minnesota, the next 10 by the Patriots. Folk kicks,
Folk
and
booted
Wongwu
away.
returns from the 4.
Wongwu from the 4. Stutters, and he is met all the way back at about the 15.
That brings Justin Jefferson onto the field for Minnesota. Year 3, came out of LSU. You know, he only had 1 SEC offer. He didn't go as the first receiver. 4 others went ahead of him. He keeps an eye on what they do, and we're all keeping an eye on what he does. Second most receiving yards through 3 seasons in NFL history. Most yards in the league in the last 2+ seasons. And in his sights, Randy Moss to be the player to lead the NFL in receiving yards over that 3-year stretch.
Jefferson with just 19 receiving yards on 3 catches.
And he's a Hall of Famer.
Here they hand it off. Dalvin Cook, make it Alexander Madison, the widely used backup, and not much there.
And they will talk forever about the play made by Jefferson against Buffalo.
How good is that?
Clock ticking inside a minute 10 left to play in the first quarter.
Way about him. His smile, his spirit is incredible, but he knows the 4 guys who got drafted ahead of him.
Yes.
And he follows and keeps an eye on it, and he's got an edge to him. He's
Second
got
down and 11.
that shows up on this football field every week.
From the 15-yard line, Jefferson goes in motion. Cousins surveys, fires, and that is complete. Adam Thielen. Limited gain, maybe a couple. And Thielen comes off hobbling on that one. Hopefully he's okay.
Under his wing immediately, so I asked Thielen about it. He said, I'm an open book. When the young guys come in, I'm so passionate about what I do that Jefferson is so
third
calm
down and
so
7.
gifted. He doesn't need me. He said, I guess if I do
Adam
anything,
Thielen's
I keep
okay.
his
Comes
confidence
off
up, and I assure
a little
him
hobbly
that he's
there.
doing a great job.
Yeah, they have been so essential to each other.
From the 19-yard line, trips right.
So Jalen Reagor is coming.
Madison motion to the slot to the left. Cousins looking, sideline, fires, complete. TJ Hawkinson working on the safety, Kyle Duggar. And that'll move the chains for the Minnesota Vikings. And that'll take us to the end of the first quarter. 10-7, New England Patriots, but the Vikings are on the move. And this has been a really fun, action-packed first quarter. Looks like we got 11 votes on our poll. 64% of you guys are on the New England Patriots. Vikings now with a 52.4% win probability. They've done a really good job with the time of possession in this game, 9 minutes, 24 seconds as compared to 5:36 for the Pats. They've also led in total yards with 97 to 83 for New England. 7 first downs to the Patriots 3. However, they do also have a turnover on the board. Vikings with a really strong lead there in the NFC North. Closest team to them are Detroit and Green Bay, both sitting at 4-7. Minnesota sitting at 8-2. In the AFC East, Buffalo, after picking up a win against the Lions, now sits on top at 8-3. Miami, just behind them at 7-3, and New England also not too far behind, along with the Jets, both at 6-4. So everybody in the AFC East has a winning record. Hey guys, back in Minneapolis.
Kevin O'Connell and the Patriots got 3 points off that interception. What happened on that play?
Yeah, we forced ourselves, had a negative run on second down, forced us into kind of a third and longer. I thought the protection held up well. We just
kind of forced it.
Not
Not a great throw by Kirk Cousins on that turnover.
Those in a way where we finish those possessions at least with a conversion or a punt if we have to. But Kirk's gonna just made a great third down conversion right there. He'll get him in a rhythm like on that first drive. We'll be fine.
What do you want to see on the rest of this drive right here?
Just consistency of being able to get runs off, apply pressure, use our tempo, just try to keep them off balance.
Appreciate it. Thanks.
All right, Melissa, thank you. Here's how I know 37-year-old Kevin O'Connell's a good head
Vikings
coach. I got 2 good head coaches
first
up here
possession
with me.
of the
That's
second
exactly what you
quarter.
guys said in the break. The throw by Cousins shows you.
From their own 33.
Kevin's terrific. Only Sean McVay. the younger.
Shotgun,
And,
2
of course, he
receivers
was
set
with
to the
McVay
left side.
With the Rams the last 2 years.
Cousins hands it
Second
off.
quarter begins. It's Alexander Madison
Madison
on a run to the left
will surge
to the
forward for a gain of
37-yard line.
4.
Hall of Fame coach Dungy, what was that was so good?
Well, it just was the timing here. Out breaking route. He lets it go before Hawkinson makes the break, puts it right on the hands. That was a confidence throw. And Jason said, hey, after an interception to come back with one like that, that shows you something.
Yeah, the near interception to Jones. Then he throws the pick, and you said it, Coach. You let the ball
Second
go
down,
early. It was
Kirk
halfway there
Cousins,
before
8 of
Hawkinson
10 for
turned.
68
The
yards, a
big-time conversion.
touchdown, and an interception in this game. Hawkinson goes in motion. Play action. Cousins fires over the middle. It's Jefferson. Across midfield to the 42-yard line. 21-yard pickup there for JJ.
Again, but it starts up front. It's play action. The protection is clean. Kirk comes out of it and rips it in there.
Yeah, he
There's
does.
the hole.
Great throw by
Jefferson's
Kirk
there.
Cousins.
Two really
Very
confident
small
throws
window, and
by
Kirk Cousins
And when you're
threads
throwing
the
to
needle.
Hawkinson and that guy, Justin Jefferson, easy to see why he's cutting it loose.
5-man rush, so no double coverage, one-on-one, and Justin Jefferson told us I would.
First down and 10.
Throw it to that guy one more
Jefferson
time.
and Osborne split out in a stack to the right. Now Osborne goes in motion to the left.
KJ Osborne's the move.
Play action.
First down, play
Cousins
action.
steps up in the pocket, fires underneath. It is Hawkinson.
Block on the last play.
Will search
Has a
for
gain
gain of 7.
35-yard line. Kirk Cousins told us he couldn't believe that Hawkinson got here so fast and how quickly he got up to speed after his time in Detroit.
Yeah, and that was really a good decision by Kirk Cousins there. They had play action, shot play. It wasn't there. Just take your 5-yard gain, keep the chains moving. Don't
Absolutely. Absolutely. Now the setup with the second down and 3.
Minnesota smart. This place is library quiet.
From the New England 35.
When the Vikings are on offense.
Kirk tosses it forward. Madison inside the 30 to the 27.
Fourth year back out of Boise State.
Great running there by Alexander Madison.
You know, Kirk Cousins is already third in wins by starting quarterbacks.
I cannot believe that, Mike. You know, I'm a Vikings fan. I would have got number 1, number 2. Would not have got number 3.
Yep.
You immediately think Culpepper? No.
Yeah.
First and 10. Play action. Cousins fires underneath. It is caught. Johnny Munt. And that's another 7-yard gain, and this is a very methodical drive here for the Minnesota Vikings.
Yeah, this is Matthew Judon on that left side, and he plays the bootleg here. They expect him to chase the run. He goes upfield, and Cousins makes a great throw. His flat receiver was not open. He comes back to Munt inside. That was great reaction.
Yeah, it was.
We call that a chief route, Coach. If you don't get the guy in the flat, find that guy right there. He and Munt on the same page.
Second down and 3. Single tight end to the left side.
Here's Kirk changing
Cousins
the run
making a
play.
can.
Second and 3.
Hands it off. Dalvin Cook had a bit of a breather, and this time he fights to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Kirk told us this was something he had to adjust to. He was used to getting up, call a play, run it, and now he's making a lot more decisions in the running game at the line of scrimmage, and that was new for him.
Yeah, so much of what they did here the last few years comes from Gary Kubiak, who was the offensive coordinator here, and he liked to use the fast tempo and get up and snap it. Here's some fast tempo by Minnesota here on this 3rd and short.
More tempo. 3rd and 3. Cousins flips it wide open. Dalvin Cook makes a move, and he is tackled down at about the 15. Good tackle by Miles Bryant, but that will move the chains for the Minnesota Vikings.
Keep getting the ball to this guy, Dalvin Cook. They go fast. Dalvin just sneaks across the formation. He lines up in the slot. The versatility shows up. He's on a backer. They try to reroute him. Just give him the ball. And this is a big-time tackle on the back end by Miles Bryant. This could have gone all the way.
He can do so much. That's incredible.
10 plays,
Lineup as a
70
wide
yards,
receiver.
5 minutes, 49 seconds so far in this drive for the Vikings. Now 1st and 10 from the 14-yard line of the Pats. Play action. Cousins surveys, fires off the hands of Dalvin Cook. Second down and 10.
Top of the game of Kevin O'Connell, the coach of the Vikings, who's going up against Bill Belichick, who drafted him. it's fun to watch third downs. You guys talked about how the Patriots are so good with all their personnel groups. So all these third downs, it's quick. It's quick. We're not letting Belichick be the master chess mover.
Yeah, he's
absolutely.
He's heard
You're
all
able
the
to
conversations
execute
for a
your
long
up-tempo
time.
offense
He kept
efficiently.
his
You can
notebook.
really
It's a good
control
idea.
things because you can get up to the line of scrimmage and make a bunch of checks, milk the clock from there, just like the Vikings are doing. Clock ticking inside 5. They got to hurry up.
Back in the game the last 4 or 5
Handoff. Dalvin Cook lowers his shoulder to about the 9-yard line. Gain of 6.
That is a great run, Mike, because there was so much penetration right there at the point of attack. And he's going to see white color show up right in his face. This is an outside run. That's a great cutback.
So it's third down and 5.
He avoided the long
Clock ticking
yardage.
inside
Could've
10
been
minutes to
third
play in
and
the
10.
first
Third and
half.
5 is manageable.
Play 13 of the drive.
Trips left. Jefferson goes in motion. Little bunch formation.
Manned up on Jefferson.
Kirk Cousins. Judon gives pressure. He fires into an ugly mess of traffic. And Jefferson makes an incredible catch. Uh-oh. He is a little shaken up here, it looks like. No, he gets up. He's okay. And we also got laundry on the field. This might be on New England. Alex Kemp, our referee, set to tell us.
Holding. Offense number 67.
Oh, it's on the Vikings.
That's the rookie right guard.
The rookie right guard, Ed Ingram.
Ingram is the right guard here, and he draws the short
Yeah.
having to block Judon inside.
I mean, having to block Matthew Judon, he gets beat inside. Probably the best thing to do there is just grab him and live to fight another down.
This looked like single coverage, but it wasn't. Uche
Yep,
drops
Cousins
out,
got a little
gets
bit
the
fooled
jam,
on that one too.
disrupts the route, and
He
still
threw
it's
that
gone.
into a really tight window. Now they're backed up 3rd and 15 from the 19. It's been a good drive for the Vikings. Let's see if they don't squander it. Cousins fires underneath. Thielen's got a long way to go. And he is tackled at the 12-yard line. And that will now bring out Greg Joseph to try to tie it. Very extended drive here for the Minnesota Vikings. That looks like it's only going to end in 3. You'll certainly take the 3 points, but it's a little dejecting when you go on a long drive like that and can only come away with a field goal. Nonetheless, here is Joseph. He's 14 for 19 on the season. Season long of 56.
Problem is over 50. He's missed 5 of 6.
From 30 yards here, Joseph
And it ties the game.
drills it right down the middle, and the game is tied 10-10. 8 minutes, 29 seconds left in the second half, and we have had a really fun game here. Vikings win probability shoots up to 54.6 following that good field goal. Justin Jefferson now with 40 receiving yards on 4 catches. Also had a touchdown in this game. Mac Jones, 5 for 6, 71 yards and a touchdown. 162 total yards for the Minnesota Vikings in comparison to 83 for the Patriots. 10 first downs to just 3. In favor of the Minnesota Vikings. And the Minnesota just continues to dominate that time of possession. 15 minutes, 55 seconds in comparison to just 5:36 for New England.
Think of the word big.
We're
John's
back.
a big man, big personality.
Boom, we cross him. The left goes to right goes to left.
Hall of Fame coach, really a Hall of Fame announcer.
Spent the whole day honoring the
Done so
late,
much
great
to
John
promote the love of
Madden,
football. A
whose
special,
name is
special
synonymous with this holiday.
man. One of the great ambassadors in the history of the game.
Madden carried off the Rose Bowl, Super Bowl 11, when they beat the Vikings. Boy, would you love to just be there for the Belichick-Madden conversations? Over
First
the
down and
years?
10, 8 minutes, 29 seconds left to play in the first half.
Depth and knowledge of the history.
Greg Joseph boots it away. Marcus Jones fields it from inside the 5. Jones has got a first down and more. Marcus Jones, big lane, all the way to the 49-yard line. And there's a man down for the Vikings and a penalty down.
Officials timeout.
It's one of the key special
Chris
teams
Boyd
players. Chris Boyd, who's also
down
a backup
from
corner.
Minnesota.
They're very thin here tonight. And they come out to look at Boyd. I'm going to take that back. It was not a penalty flag. It was a yellow mouthpiece that was on the field.
Okay.
Over by Boyd. So this return will
Hopefully
stay up.
Boyd's okay.
And Boyd is
He
up
gets
as well,
up
which
and
is a good
jogs
sign.
off. Very, very, very good to
Glad
see.
to see that. So the return will take it out to midfield for Marcus Jones. It brings it back 46 yards.
What a return by Marcus Jones, and he is dangerous. That brings up great field position here for Mac Jones and the Patriots offense.
Really has.
Yeah, Marcus Jones is my top return man coming out of the draft this year. First and 10 now from the 49. They hand it off. Ramondre Stevenson lowering his shoulder to the 36-yard line.
Effusive was he in praising the running back Stevenson.
It was incredible. I mean, he went on and on and on, and coaches.
Nice little
speak a whole lot
delayed
in those
draw
productions.
there by the New England
He
Patriots.
probably talked about
I
Ramondre
gotta
for
admit,
15
man,
minutes, and he compared
Matt
his
Patricia has
growth
done
and
a
his
pretty
development in
good
a short
job
period of time to both
calling
Tom Brady
offensive
and to
plays
Lawrence
for the
Taylor.
Patriots.
We all kind of glanced at each other, and it was not that
First down and 10.
ability of the player down line, the growth, though. So
Hand it
impressive.
off to
Stevenson
Stevenson.
runs to the left. You know,
For
people do
about
games all the time. They
2.
talk about the production meetings with Bill Belichick, and I've been in a bunch of them over the years. I'm going to tell you, last night was great listening to the three of you talk football and football history with Belichick. He was enjoying it as much as you guys were.
He was great and gave us some jewels. And he talked about Stevenson when he said he's one of our most dependable players.
Second
That
and
said
8.
something
Clock
to me,
ticking inside 7
because
minutes,
that's what
20
he
seconds in
values.
the first half.
Halfway through the second, all tied at 10.
Trips right. Quick swing out, Kendrick Bourne. And he will take it to the 30-yard line, bringing up a third down and about 3 coming up here for the Patriots.
Getting rid of the ball quick, Jason, not stressing their pass
And there is the
protection.
aforementioned Matt Patricia, former head coach of the Detroit Lions. His official title in New England is Senior Football Advisor and Offensive Line Coach, but he is the de facto offensive coordinator. Joe Judge also involved in these decisions. Same with Bill Belichick. 3rd and 3. They swing it out. Stevenson's got a man to miss, and he does. And they're going to say it a little bit short. Line judge comes up to say 4th down and 1. Let's see what Bill wants to do here.
Just getting a finger on him and coming up with that short 4th and 1.
And the field goal unit is on for the
And
Patriots.
Bill is going to send out his field goal team with Nick Folk.
Mark was perfect, and it will be
46 yards out to take the lead. Right hash. Snap, spot, Folk is up, and he is good. It would have been good from 52. And that'll make it a 13-10 lead here for the New England Patriots with 5 minutes 41 seconds left in the first half. Kirk Cousins has been really efficient tonight aside from the interception. 13 for 16 through the air for 116 yards and the touchdown. Besides that negative play with the pick, he's been really, really solid. Patriots now with the controlling win probability. at 52.2. They've chipped into that time of possession a little bit. Also able to pick up a couple of first downs on that last possession, and more importantly, 3 points to take the lead. Again, guys, I'd really appreciate it if you could smash that like button. It helps push us out to more and more NFL fans and helps this community grow. It's a free and easy way that you can help support the channel. Also, I'd really appreciate it if you're a Denver Broncos fan or just an NFL fan in general, if you'd consider checking out my Broncos channel, Denver Broncos Syndicate. We are so close to 1,000 subscribers over there, guys. We just need about 10 more. So I'd really appreciate it if you consider subscribing to DBS. Also on this channel, we are creeping up to that 1,000 subscriber mark. We just over halfway there with about 565 subscribers. Really, really appreciate all your support over these last few weeks, guys. Oh, man. It has been a long day. We've been streaming all 3 games. And it looks like we're ending things off with a fun one here from US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. We're back in.
On England on Telemundo, the Spanish language broadcast, 1:30 Eastern tomorrow. So many of you watch the Premier League on NBC and USA and Peacock. Well, almost the entire England team is made up of Premier League players. And the man wearing the gloves for Team USA, the keeper, Matt Turner, he was a pretty good player for the New England Revolution. The Patriots honoring his success, the top goalkeeper in MLS the last couple of years.
Nick Folk, kick it away. And that'll be a touchback. 5 minutes, 41 seconds left, and Longwood takes a knee.
Plus 4K Skycam. And we're going to check out Matthew Judon. When you're the #1 sack man in the league, you're going to get plenty of attention. Chips from the tight ends, double teams. So what do? You try to come inside. He told us he doesn't like to come inside, but here is a rush over the guard. Crucial holding penalty. He's going to adjust his rushes to deal with those chips that he's getting.
Love how he's moving around. I love how he's going inside. He's a powerful man. You said it earlier, Coach. This guy's
First and 10 from their own 25-yard line. Cousins is under center. 2 receivers set to the right side. KJ Osborne comes in motion. Kirk cans it at the line. They just snapped that one. Hand off, and that is a blown up hit in the backfield. Jelani Tavai lays the wood on Dalvin Cook for a loss of 2.
Mechanics of can, you change it 3 or 4 times. You revert, you go back to the other one, you hand it off, and Tavani's in your lap. Really good job by New England getting downhill.
The double teams are coming late. They're starting the double team. He's shooting his gun.
Oh, I'm tired.
They've got to come off quicker.
2nd and 12. Cousins drops back. He's got some more pressure. And that is nearly intercepted. Looking for Hawkinson. That was Devin McCourty, the veteran there. Now that brings us a 3rd and long situation for the Minnesota Vikings.
You know, one of the things that Coach Belichick values in his defensive players is a high football IQ. And the guys who can see that and hit it and know that if they do it, they better be right. We've seen that a couple times tonight. It's a big part of what they do on defense.
3rd and 12. There's Steve Belichick, son of Bill. Also the linebackers coach for the Patriots. And Matthew Judon comes racing across the line. And that'll be a free 5 yards for the Vikings. That is blatant as you can get there.
And that's big, because you heard Kevin O'Connell say we've got to just be smart when we get in these 3rd and longs. Now we're back into manageable. Now he'll dial up something a little more
But
aggressive.
3rd and a lot more manageable 7 there for the
When you
Minnesota
talk
Vikings.
about football IQ, obviously not a smart play by Judon, but when you have 13 sacks as a coach,
you'll let him do
sometimes
that every now and then.
You live with a couple of those.
So you're saying you were okay with that every once in a while?
DeMarcus Ware, baby.
All right.
Justin Jefferson goes in motion, bunch formation to the left side. Jefferson splitting the slot to the right. Cousins looking for Jefferson. It's the slot fade. It's underthrown, but Jefferson makes an incredible catch. Working on Devin McCourty. What a catch by Justin Jefferson.
They did that the last 3rd down, so what do? You run through it, Jason.
Absolutely. They call this an east-west double. They're covering the east, they're covering the west, they're not covering the north.
We thought
absolutely.
They would come to this once they saw how they were doubling him on 3rd down, and that's just ridiculous.
Look at where he pins it. It's kind of moving, and between the bicep there, he just kind of keeps it in place. This guy is ridiculous.
He's getting 37 yards on that play. 2 tight ends set to the left. They hand it off again. Dalvin Cook lowers his shoulder for 4.
So we asked him about the catch. You know what the catch was, right? Against Buffalo. And I said, "Are you tired of talking about it?" I said, "I never get tired of talking about that." Because he said there are only so many
insane catch a couple
catches you
weeks
can
ago
leave with one
for
of the best.
Justin Jefferson against the
And he said
Bills.
He wasn't bragging about himself. He was just matter of fact about it. Here they are from the 30.
Play action now. Cousins surveys, fires, complete. Jefferson on the rollout, gain of 16 on that one.
Hey, it's too much fun.
But going back to that catch, he talked about the LSU guys, and he said, yes, Odell and Jarvis, when they did the one-handed thing, Jamar Chase and I started practicing those one-handed. Now they all think it's normal.
And they're making it normal.
6 receptions, 94 yards for Justin Jefferson. 3 minutes, 48 seconds left to play in the half.
He's cutting the ball loose here. He sets up. He knows that he's going to enter that hole on the other side of the defender, and he just rips it with people right in his face.
Kirk Cousins has been threading the needle all night. Twins left. Cousins fires. That is complete. TJ Hawkinson. Hawkinson lowers his shoulder. 1st and goal from the 4. Make it 2nd down a little bit short.
Watch Hawkinson here. He's off the ball on the right-hand side, and he works his way back across the formation and runs a little sneak route. His play-action game and moving the quarterback has been excellent. Good job by Kirk getting the ball up and over Judon's outstretched hands. Good things happen when you throw it to Hawkinson, too.
Love the variety that we're seeing in this Minnesota.
2 minutes and 50 seconds left to play in the first half.
First down at the 4. I thought the initial spot
2
was
tight
right.
ends set
Then
here
went hair
for the
short.
Vikings.
1st and goal Vikings from the 4.
They give it to Cook from the 4. And number 4 will surge to about the 1. 2nd and goal.
Hands on the ball there as we sneak up on the 2-minute warning here.
And Vikings don't have to run another play before the 2-minute warning if they choose not to.
Right here, they can take this thing all the way down.
It does not appear they are in a hurry to run a play.
So why not do that? So take a peek at the end of this run here. Look at the drive by Dalvin.
Yeah, he's laying on body, so no body part is down. And McCourty does a nice job of preventing him from reaching the ball
He sure
to
does.
break the plane.
2nd and goal, and we are at the 2-minute warning.
Down to the 2-minute
Patriots
warning.
lead 13-10, but the Vikings are knocking on the door. Since we're getting close to halftime, just make sure we got my halftime BRB screen yanked up here, ready to go. We do. Awesome. Win probability for the Vikings is up at 62% now, following this extended drive. And once again, man, they continue to dominate that time of possession. 19 minutes and 36 seconds of TOP here in this first half. 231 total yards of offense, 13 first downs. It has been an absolute offensive clinic. And despite that, they've only mustered 10 points. Kirk Cousins with a really strong first half, 16 for 20 for 180 yards and a touchdown. Of course, he did have that pretty ugly interception, but aside from that, Kirk Cousins has been flawless. Justin Jefferson, 6 receptions for 94 yards and a touchdown. Mac Jones also has been efficient. 7 for 8, 78 yards and a tuggy. I've been sitting for way too long. Again, guys, be sure to smash that like button. I would really appreciate it. Helps push us out and get seen by even more NFL fans and helps this community grow. It's a free and easy way to help support the channel. Also, if you have yet to participate in our poll, we got that up in the pinned comment above the chat. Looks like we got 11 votes. 64% of you guys are on the New England Patriots. Yeah, I do, Jeffrey. I'm getting ready to move here pretty soon, actually, so this temporary setup will be no longer, and hopefully I'll be able to get a more comfortable situation. Alrighty. Vikings knocking on the door here.
Offense has exceeded that total.
The other side of on this side of the 2-minute warning. 2nd and goal from the 1. 23 personnel here. They got an extra offensive lineman for the Vikings. Hand off. Dalvin Cook. He does not get there. Devon Godshaw, among others, were there for the Patriots. Nice defensive stand. 3rd and goal, and you do not have to imagine that the Vikings are going to be in too much of a hurry to run a play.
Getting that penetration stuff, and these are big men inside, so I'm looking play action pass or wide run here.
Carl Davis stuffed the front there. Belichick finally took the timeout as he walked down.
Bill does call timeout eventually. Minute 29 left.
This first half. And we go down to Melissa Stark.
Mike, Dalvin Cook and his younger brother James, a Bills running back, played against each other a few weeks ago. Their mom, Von White, told me it was the hardest game ever to watch.
Yeah.
Well, it didn't get any easier today. James played earlier against the Lions, and there they are. Dalvin, of course, playing tonight. Mom told me it was a huge dilemma which game to go to. The boys offered to get her a plane, but given the holiday, she decided it was best to just stay home and watch both of her sons while relaxing at home with family.
That is
yeah,
cool.
that's the right way to do it.
Watch the first game, have dinner, costume change, get in our Vikings gear, watch this
Get
one.
our purple out.
And see if Dalvin can punch it in here. 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal. They fake it to Dalvin. Cousins fires, end zone, touchdown, Minnesota. TJ Hawkinson. 9 plays, 75 yards, 4 minutes, 11 seconds. Another extended try for the Vikings. And now they are an extra point away from taking a 4-point lead.
And they go play action. Hawkinson lines up on the right, and one more time he sneaks across the formation. Kirk buries the fake. Patience, lays the ball.
New England Patriots have about a minute and a half left to do something before the end of the half. PAT for Greg Joseph is no good. And that is a big miss there for Joseph, and now it is a 3-point game. And that is Joseph's 5th mixed extra point this year. Snap and hold were clean. Joseph just pulled it. And that could seriously come into play later in this game. The potential 4-point lead now goes to a 3-point lead, and New England can go down and tie it with a field goal before the end of the half. It's now Greg Joseph's 5th missed PAT on the year, man. Those are starting to become a bit of an issue for him. Eventually, it comes to a point where it's just kind of mental. Again, guys, hope you guys have had a fantastic Thanksgiving. Hope you guys got to tuck into some good food. It's been a really fun day streaming all these games here. We started off with Bills, Lions, then we went to Cowboys and Giants. Now we're closing things off here with Vikings, Patriots. Again, guys, if you could just smash that like button, I would really, really appreciate it. Live streaming from Thailand. That is awesome. Got some viewership from all the way over in Thailand. That is so cool.
Game on Thanksgiving, it is a very, very big deal.
You just wanted to perform at your very best because the world is watching, and knowing that Matt will be calling the game, that just made it that much more sweet.
A couple of guys who had the memorable moments with Madden at the mic on Thanksgiving will join and
kick it off, and that'll go over the head of Marcus Jones with a touchback. And the Patriots have a minute and a half here to go around and at least try to put on another field goal to tie this game up. I have to imagine Pats are thinking more than a field goal, though.
Just late and he falls down, but that should be covered. He should have been able to handle that. That is his responsibility.
Coach
Belichick is not happy there.
You got the flat guy. I don't care where he came from. His old pupil's pretty happy, though. Look at that smile.
Yeah, I'd definitely love to visit Thailand one day. First down and 10. Ramondre Stevenson goes in motion. Jones in the backfield. Stepping up. He's in trouble and dumps it off to Stevenson. And he gets popped by Harrison Smith after a 5-yard gain, and Mac's going to hurry him up.
Stevenson is a big back, strong, and to get him and not let him get out of bounds, that's a big play.
Second and 5. Trips right. Jones stands in, retreats, dumps it. That is Hunter Henry. And Henry across midfield to the 48-yard line. And let's see if Bill's going to use a timeout. Indeed, he is.
Could have gotten to the sideline there. We're back in 30 seconds after this from AWS.
Got a 30-second timeout here. Got to mute that real quick. Open halftime, get a refill on my iced tea.
I'm saying
we're back.
Defense, they're playing man. Who lost their man?
I'm saying get out of bounds.
First down and 10.
Like this with these guys for the 48.
Jones, pressure, stepping up, delivers. That's complete. Devontae Parker. Down to about the 33-yard line. And they're going to hurry things up. Patriots still have one timeout. Clock ticking inside 35 seconds. Jones fires, sideline complete. Parker stopping the clock. 30 seconds inside the 22, about the 18-yard line. A couple good throws there from Mac Jones, back-to-back, hanging in the pocket and delivering strikes.
throughout this first half and on this drive, and a really, really nice catch on the back end by Devontae Parker.
Mac Jones, 11 for 12, 135 yards and a touchdown. He has been fantastic in his own right. Both of these quarterbacks really efficient tonight. Jones stepping up. He's in trouble, and he's just going to give himself up at about the 19, and the Pats will burn their final timeout with 24 seconds left in the half.
Jason, he's got to throw this ball away.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, in two situations here, they had plenty of time and they had timeouts. Hunter Henry doesn't get out of bounds, and now, like you said, Mac runs and then has to take the timeout. And these are the kind of things that come back and haunt you a little bit.
Absolutely.
You know, we talked about Mac Jones. We had a great visit with him around Alabama and with Tua and Jalen Hurts.
Now Patriots, they either need to start throwing the sideline or throwing end zone. Neither needs to be complete and out of bounds or incomplete or into the end zone. You cannot take a sack here. And if you do get completion inbounds, you're going to have to hurry up and clock it. Jones retreats over the middle. It is Aguilar down to the 5, and the Patriots need to get up and spike it. Clock ticking inside 12, 11, 10, 9, and they spike it with 8. And they've got one chuck into the end zone, it looks like.
You can take one shot to the end zone here if you trust your quarterback.
Absolutely you can, and for Minnesota in this situation, don't play man-to-man coverage where it's tight and you give him a quick throw. Play off coverage.
Exactly. You sound like a defensive coach. Get back on the goal line, protect the goal line, make him throw it in front of you.
Unless you have Patrick Peterson, if you're looking up on
Second
top.
and goal. Looks like the Vikings are playing press coverage. Duke Shelley, Kendrick Bourne at the bottom of the screen. And they find him, and Bourne cannot haul it in. Duke Shelley in coverage. Mac Jones wants a flag. And now the Patriots will send out a field goal unit. All right, guys, be sure to keep it back here on Sparkin' Sports NFL for second half action of Patriots Vikings, and we got a really fun game here, folks. Here's Nick Folk. Tie this thing up. From 23 yards. Kick is up, and Folk knocks it through. And we are evened up here with 3 seconds left till halftime. Gotta imagine the Patriots will be doing a little pop-up kick.
Good football day as well as we celebrate Thanksgiving. And we go back down to Melissa.
Mike, since 2018, Adam Thielen and his wife Caitlin and the Thielen Foundation have provided more than $2 million to schools and organizations around their home state, especially to the youth who need resources most. They've upgraded facilities like stadium lights and weight rooms at local high schools. Thielen told me by providing resources like this to the kids, he hopes it will bring back a sense of pride to their city.
Right, Adam Thielen, they were so proud of him, Melissa, too. Not just the foundation that you talked about in the family, but the terrific backstory over the years from what is now Minnesota State, what was Mankato State. And here goes a guy from D2 and undrafted to 4th on the all-time Vikings touchdown reception list, one away from the great
One of
Anthony
the best
Carter.
underdog stories in the league, man. Adam Thielen.
Carter and Randy Moss ahead of him, right?
That's some good company to be in for an undrafted free agent.
Nick Folk, little pop-up kick.
Popped up here.
And Johnny Mutt will just take a knee, and we are headed.
And we'll have
We got 1 second remaining, apparently.
And Kirk Cousins is like, hey, come on, like, you're going to ruin my running average here. Just run the last second.
He's going to give Kirk Cousins a chance to take a knee now.
Yep.
Give me the home clock and help you.
All right, guys, be sure to keep it here for second half action. Sparkin' Sports NFL. Vikings are just going to take a knee here to get that second off the clock.
New England can be challenging on defense. You never know what exactly they're doing. They use a lot of different personnel groups. They've been in good rhythm all game long.
And if you're Bill Belichick, Tony?
Very happy with my offense. I'm concerned about my defense.
All right, guys. We will be back for second half action. All right, guys, we're back in for second half action of Patriots Vikings here on Sparkin Sports NFL. We got ourselves a tied game at 16-16. Both teams executed pretty well there in that first half. Just got a few minutes before the game officially gets back underway here, so just want to give it some time for some people to start jumping back in. Let's go over some stats here, man. Both teams, I thought, again, moved the ball really well. Mac Jones for the Patriots, 12 for 15 for 148 yards and a touchdown. Kirk Cousins, 17 for 21, 181 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 INT. Really strong first half for Cousins, barring the INT. Ramondre Stevenson for the Patriots, their leading rusher, averaging 7 yards per clip on just 3 carries, 21 yards. Dalvin Cook, a little bit of a slow day, 12 carries, 29 yards for him. Justin Jefferson, though, not a slow day for him at all. 6 receptions for 94 yards and a touchdown. Vikings currently sit at a 54.9% win probability, In the first half, Minnesota with 231 total yards, and they absolutely dominated time of possession. 20 minutes for the Vikings as opposed to 9 minutes and 51 seconds for the Patriots. 14 first downs as compared to 8 in favor of Minnesota. And then obviously Minnesota did have that 1 turnover. Again, guys, hope everyone's had a fantastic Thanksgiving so far. Appreciate you guys winding it down here on Sparkin Sports NFL. The game audio, I will go ahead and resume here in just a minute once we officially get underway for second half action. Excuse me. The New England Patriots will be getting the ball to start out the second half. Again, guys, I'd really appreciate if you could smash that like button on this stream. Helps push us out to more and more people, and it's a free and easy way to help support the channel. Also, if you're so inclined, go ahead and give us a sub so that way you don't miss another stream or another video. We released a Zach Wilson video today, or actually we released it yesterday, and I'd really appreciate it if you would check it out. Also, we got a poll up in the pinned comment in the chat. Looks like we got 14 votes as to who's going to win, and it's a split vote right down the middle. 7 for the Pats and 7 for the Vikings. So if you have yet to cast your vote, please do so. Get that going here. We're just about ready to get back underway here from Minneapolis. This beautiful Thanksgiving evening. And we're back.
It's going to take good quarters of football in the NFL this Thanksgiving. 16-all as we get set to start the third here in Minnesota. Patriots defense allowed 231, most in the first half this season. The quarterbacks have both been good. The 1 interception by Cousins, and he was sacked once, only 1 of the game. Justin
Jefferson, most receiving yards through the first 3 seasons in NFL history. This dude is on an absolute tear.
4 games, new team, 25 catches. That also a new NFL mark. So that a little bit of the sub-story to
Patriots will get the ball to start the second half. Here's Greg Joseph to kick it away. Marcus Jones is back deep for New England. And here we go. Second half action underway from Minneapolis. Jones will let it go over his head, and it'll be a 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line.
rushing for Minnesota, and the reason is Mac Jones is getting the ball out of his hand quickly. It's quick screens, it's quick throws, it's 1, 2, 3, and the ball's out to the back time and time again. And then when he wants to throw the ball down the field, the pocket is that much more clean, and he's cashed in on those opportunities.
Here we go. 1st and 10 for the Pats from their own 25-yard line. Jones is in the gun with Damian Harris to his left. Handoff to Harris. And not much, maybe 2. Harrison Phillips, big defensive lineman, was there.
And I'll be interested, Mike, to see if New England doesn't make a concerted effort to run the ball a little bit more. I felt like, boy, you've got to challenge this 7-man front, see if you can get Minnesota out of that. They haven't run it enough to really tell in this first half.
In the early part of these drives in the second half,
2nd and 8.
because they reflect the conversations you have at halftime. We'll see if, in fact, they want to
Split backfield for the Patriots. Jones swings it out. This is Ramondre Stevenson. Cuts it inside. And Stevenson will pick up 7 yards, 1 shy of the line to gain.
Those halftime adjustments we talk about, Jason, they're not big, huge adjustments.
I think the best teams adjust all throughout the game. They adjust series to series to series. But you definitely go back in there.
3rd down and 1.
And say, hey, this is what we're starting with. And they kind of reaffirm the number one thing you're emphasizing.
Patricia sending in the play call to Mac Jones.
And that was another quick throw by Mac Jones there.
They like that formula. There's no doubt about that.
Jones under center. It is 3rd and 1, and the noise is deafening inside US Bank Stadium.
3rd and 1, they're going to throw.
Play action. Jones swings it underneath, and that is complete. Devontae Parker to the 43-yard line. Nice gain there for Parker, and that'll move the chains for the Patriots. The Patriots. I couldn't tell if I wanted to say Pats or Patriots there, so I said both.
Damian Harris going to get a pickup on Za'Darius. They've helped the tight ends and backs.
Got 10 people in the chat. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. 1st and 10 for the Patriots from the 44. And off. Not much there for Harris. Eric Kendricks, veteran linebacker, was there.
Center and missed a couple of games with a concussion, then injured his knee against the Jets. So it's been James Ferentz in there at center, and this line has done a good job.
Looks like 53% of you guys are on the Minnesota Vikings to win this game. We got 15 people participating in our poll.
Darius Smith and Daniil Hunter are game wreckers, and they have not wrecked the game. Credit to New England's approach.
2nd and 10 from the 44. Twins left. Stevenson shifted to the other side of Jones. They swing it out quick. Nelson Aguilar, who had a touchdown earlier in this game, and Nelson will get to the midfield stripe, 3rd and about 4.
Third quarter.
Yep, changing the rhythm, throwing the ball quick when you do want to get it deeper, blocking with the back, the tight ends helping out. Coaching staff has done a great
Ed
job.
Donatel, Vikings defensive coordinator. 3rd down and 4. Matt Patricia, also a defensive-minded heart, calling in the offensive plays. Jones stepping up, pressure, fires complete. And boy, takes a shot there. Jacoby Myers, who was shaken up earlier in the game and took another lick there.
When you're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, you get into these sticky 3rd down situations. It's all about protection.
It was Harrison Smith laying the wood there, man. He is the headhunter for this Vikings defense.
Mac locks in on him and delivers a strike. But
Yeah,
again,
man. Once again, Jacoby Myers feeling it on the sideline. Jones under center. Nelson Aguilar on little motion. Play action. Jones retreats off his back foot. You just got to chuck it away. And Nelson Aguilar was make it Parker relatively in the area there. 2nd and 10.
That was a great read by Peterson. They actually wanted a deep cross, and Peterson saw it, and he was going to pick that off if Mac Jones had thrown it. Good job throwing it away.
Patrick Peterson's played a couple games in this league, hasn't he, Coach?
He has. And he loves this system, too. He told us last night he wished he could have played in this system his whole career.
Peterson has 32 career picks. Harrison Smith has 33. That's tops among the active guys.
Jones, play action, fires over the middle, wide open. Hunter Henry breaks a tackle, and Henry will score. Touchdown, Patriots.
Good move in the open field for Henry.
What a move by Hunter Henry. 8 plays, 75 yards, 4 minutes, 6 seconds TOP, and a good drive there for the Patriots.
New England, and they get that open middle. You see those two safeties. Okay, they're getting wide. Hunter Henry right down the middle. When you go play action, those linebackers suck up. You get Hunter Henry down the middle, and Mac Jones has been on fire. Ball comes out of his hand quickly. Hunter Henry's hard to tackle after the catch.
Extra point, Nick Folk. And he knocks it through. 23-16, Patriots lead.
Back-to-back drives, and Hunter Henry's
second touchdown of the year for Hunter Henry. Win probability for the Patriots just shot up to 67% there. That drive, Mac Jones absolutely lights out on the game. He is 17 for 21, 221 yards and 2 touchdowns. Patriots really gotten things going through the air here in the second half. Hunter Henry, 3 catches, 63 yards, and a touchdown. Patriots are starting to chip into that time of possession a little bit there, which is definitely good to see for them. And now they lead in total offensive yards with 251. Minnesota still leads in first downs with 14 to New England's 11. But nonetheless, a good drive to open the second half there for the New England Patriots. Again, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Be sure to smash that like button. It really helps us out more than I can even state. Looks like 56% of you guys are on the Vikings to win this game. Definitely going to need to get something going here in their first possession of the second half. We are back from Minneapolis.
It's your journey. And by Small Business Saturday. It's this Saturday. Get out and support local shops in your neighborhood. For the good of small businesses, let's go shop small with American Express. At places like this, the Ferndale Market, family owned since 1939, now run by third-generation turkey farmers with a new generation of shoppers.
Beautiful shot there of U.S. Bank Stadium.
I'm sure downtown here, Minneapolis, U.S. Bank Stadium.
Nick Folk boots it away. Running up for it and receiving it at about the 2-yard line is Nwangwu. And Kene Nwangwu has a big hole. Kene Nwangwu, he gets loose. Nwangwu with one man to beat down the sideline. He's gone. Touchdown, Vikings! Kene Nwangwu with a kickoff return touchdown. And the Vikings an extra point from taking the lead. What a play by Kene Nwangwu. Third kickoff return touchdown of his career. He gets great blocking up front. And Kene Nwangwu turns on the afterburners. Oh, man, that was sensational by Kene Nwangwu. Extra point, Joseph mixed one earlier, but he doesn't miss that one. And we've got ourselves a tied ball game once again, folks. What a return by Kaneno Wongwu. Third career kickoff return. Only player with multiple kickoff returns, 4 touchdowns since 2021.
Bill Belichick was my special teams coach in 1980 with the Giants.
Oof, that's an old throwback there for Tony Dungy.
Somebody is going to be in trouble for that.
There is nothing that he takes more pride in than his special teams unit. Always among the league's best.
Happy about that.
No, he is not.
Special teams coach, and his teams have always been as good as it gets. A couple weeks ago against the Jets, they have the return. This is one he's not going to be happy with.
And to your points, guys, 200 games. 2010, the last kickoff return for a touchdown against the Patriots. Here's C.J. Ham with a hand on Duggar.
Man, that was a little bit of holding. That probably should have been wiped out, but what they do not call is not a penalty.
Terry McCauley, our 3-time Super Bowl referee, watching with
Man,
us in the studio.
Still incredible special teams play there by the Vikings. Greg Joseph kicks it off. Marcus Jones will not let it have a chance at that one, and he lets it go, and that'll be a touchback. Let's see what this Patriots offense says after having to come back on the field relatively quickly.
With Tom Brady. Great with Brady, not as good with the others. He's not alone. Chuck Noll's success with Bradshaw, Jim Kelly's success when Marv Levy was the head coach, but you, Peyton Manning, of course, great success, but over 500 with the other guys.
Well, had some good quarterbacks, Brad Johnson, Sean King.
First and 10.
Did a great job for me.
Kendrick Bourne goes in motion. Jones stepping up and delivering. That is Ramondre Stevenson. Good pickup of about 10 yards, and that'll move the chains for the Pats.
He was. I was a third-year player there.
Wow.
He was going to use me on the punt block team. I told him I've never blocked a punt. I don't know what to do. He took me for 45 minutes after practice, showed me technique, what to do. I blocked the punt the next day in practice.
That's awesome.
Pretty good teacher
and that is a serious throwback there for Tony Dungy. First down and 10. Jonnu Smith goes in motion. Jones drops back and delivers along the sideline. Nelson Aguilar working on the nickelback Duke Shelley, and that'll be a gain of 5.
Jason, it's different in a lot of ways. A lot of intelligence left the building and experience with Brady and McDaniel.
It is different. I spoke with Coach Belichick this summer, and he said it was Tom Brady's offense. And there was so much baked into that. Now we have to make it Mac Jones' offense. And the
second down and 4 from the 42.
And it's starting to come together tonight.
Handoff. Stevenson. Good gain there out to the midfield stripe.
As this game wears on, a short week, he'll become a bigger factor.
I know I'm going to sound like a broken record, Mike, but they have to run this guy. He's strong, he's powerful. They've got 2 safeties deep. Give him the ball and let him operate.
First and 10. See Jones canning the play there at the line of scrimmage. Lifts his leg, hands it off. This is Stevenson
He gains a couple of yards. Jason,
for about 2.
Left the offensive room. It's not that Matt Patricia is not intelligent. He's super intelligent. Aeronautical engineer. Between his stints at RPI and Amherst, he spent a couple of years as an application engineer at a firm in East Syracuse. He is really, really smart. But you've built up 20 years of the same offense, all the little stuff that is no longer there.
Yeah, Matt's as smart as they come, but he's been on the defensive side throughout his whole career, and there's a
second and 7.
That he can offer that can help.
Bunch formation to the right side.
It's been a work in progress. Mac Jones has embraced Matt Patricia. It feels like he's really helped him grow as a quarterback.
Jones surveys, fires it deep. He's got a man. That is Devontae Parker, and he makes the catch at the 5. Devontae Parker had a step on Duke Shelley. Shelley's had a bit of a rough go of it tonight. Little outside release go route. Devontae Parker
just runs
And Mac Jones drops a dime.
Started with the release. He got off the line of scrimmage clean, and when you do
Yep, whenever you get a clean release against press coverage, especially an outside release go route, that's pretty hard to defend.
Devontae did the rest.
Now it's 1st and goal.
It's been awesome tonight.
Kendrick Bourne goes in motion. Play clock ticking down, and they just get that away. It was discombobulated, and Jones just heaves it away. Smart decision there by Mac. That was a completely discombobulated play there for the Patriots.
That 40-second clock starts, and sometimes you celebrate, you spend a little too much time on what just happened, and you get up there and you're running out. And Mac
2nd down and goal.
They wasted it down there in the little red zone.
You and I were talking about that on Tuesday, right?
Sure
As a
were.
play caller, I wanted to know what that
Hunter
kind of
Henry, single tight end to the right side.
Not enough urgency for the Patriots in that situation.
Handoff here. Stevenson bounces off tacklers, and Stevenson will be tackled right at the line of scrimmage. Eric Kendricks, among others there. And that brings up a 3rd down and goal halfway through the 3rd quarter. Big play here. Let's see if this Vikings defense can get off the field.
I think for these guys, I think you got to be careful playing man-to-man coverage. I think you play zone. You try to turn your outside rushers.
3rd down and goal.
To kneel loose and get to Mac Jones.
Haven't seen much of Tyquan Thornton. He's in the game.
Jones looking, pressure, firing, end zone. Caught, but is he in? He is! Hunter Henry's got his 2nd of the day. You know they'll take a look at that one. But 8 plays, 75 yards, 3 minutes and 57 seconds of time of possession. And the Patriots are once again in position to take the lead. Let's make sure Henry's in. Extending, that's close. Let's see it from another angle. Henry, that's in. That's a touchdown. He breaks the plane. What an effort there by Hunter Henry. Oh. He broke the plane. I think that's a touchdown.
He's going to ground. He's got to maintain control when the ball hits the ground. It looks to me like he clearly loses control after the ball hits the ground.
Okay. Let's see if New York wants to take a look at this. You imagine they will.
He's got to complete the process.
Got to complete it.
And here we see it.
Right there. Bobbles. It hit the ground. That's incomplete.
He had the hand underneath.
That was close. I think that's going to be overturned.
That didn't move it, but then on the
They will indeed review it, but I'm pretty certain that's going to be overturned. Terry McCauley, former NFL referee and rules analyst for NBC, sure thinks so. This is a big call here. Hope everyone's had a happy Thanksgiving, guys. I've had a fun day streaming all these games. It's been really fun hanging out with you guys. Oh shit. One of my videos is really starting to gain a little bit of traction. That is very good to see. Recently put out a video about Zach Wilson and his struggles on my channel, so if you're so inclined to check that out after the game, I'd really appreciate it. Looks like we got 10 people in chat. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. Be sure to smash that like button. Got 16 votes in our poll. It's like 56% of you guys are on the Vikings in this one. We are knotted up at 23 apiece. And let's see what the ruling is here. We are still in review, it appears.
Incomplete. Terry, give you another minute here to chime in.
Sure, you can see the ball hit the ground right there, rolls right on the goal line, and then that's a clear loss of control. This is an incomplete pass.
Well, there you go.
Alex Kemp still looking.
You're looking at it still, but
Conversation goes on back
Terry
in New York,
McCauley's pretty certain this is going to be incomplete, and I am as well.
6. It was an incomplete if it's an incomplete pass. There he is with the catch over the plane.
Oh, God, that is so close. He breaks the plane, but he's got to survive the ground.
He already had the touchdown. The ball was over the plane. Just secure it, bring it into your body. He reached out, tried to make sure it was over the line.
There, and they're still discussing this in New York.
And the Patriots sideline was just told.
Alex Kemp.
And they are going to send the. Oh, let's see. Wait a minute. I thought the field goal unit was going to come out. He's out there.
Already out.
Already out there. Well, they're out for the extra point in their mind, right?
See what's going down here.
Alex Kemp continuing the conversation here.
Alex Kemp, here's the call.
After review, the pass is incomplete.
Incomplete pass. And the New England Patriots will send out the field goal unit.
So Hunter Henry's denied a second touchdown catch.
And Hunter Henry is denied.
And that becomes a big play here.
Big stop there, holding this Patriots offense to 3. Now here's Nick Folk set to kick the PAT. They hold things up again. I don't know what the hell's going on.
So the Folk field goal attempt to be 25 yards. And Henry
Nick Folk for a 25-yard field goal. Michael Pilardi, backup punter, set to hold it. Snap spot, and Folk is good. And we have a 3-point game. Patriots take the lead back, 26-23.
We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Little 30-second timeout here. Hunter Henry stewing on the sideline of over the touchdown that could have been. Another beautiful shot there of downtown Minneapolis.
Thanksgiving matchups we get. You rarely get New England, Minnesota every 4 years, but what a terrific matchup it has been. Robert Kraft. 6 Super Bowl wins, 10 conference titles. Son Jonathan, president of the Patriots, no owner in pro football history with more Super Bowl wins, conference titles.
Nick Folk set to kick it off. Kanane Nwangwu, who had that return earlier for a touchdown, is back deep. 6 minutes and 43 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Here's Folk. Short kick. Nwangwu's got another shot. Brings it out, and can he get out of trouble? He cannot. Out to about the 17-yard line.
Yeah, let's take a look at our next-gen stats powered by AWS.
Still thinking back to that touchdown return. 19.86 miles per hour was Nwangwu's top speed there. You're not catching him there. Distance covered 115.4 yards. That is insane, man. First and 10 from the 17. Play action. Cousins is in trouble. He's got to heave it and complete it. Justin Jefferson lowers his shoulder. He's got 5 yards.
Jefferson close to 100 yards. Number 7 for him on this night.
7th catch of the evening for Justin Jefferson.
Bootleg, and Justin Jefferson is on the line of scrimmage on the left-hand side and works all the way back across. He's on the line. He's not an off-the-ball tight end. Works his way all the way back. Kirk, again, does an excellent job navigating the throw.
2nd and 4. Adam Thielen goes in motion. Ghost motion, actually. Hand off. Dalvin Cook. Cuts inside,
And on the
gets
inside,
3, maybe 2.
Dietrich Wise shutting him down. So it's
Dietrich
100 on the
Wise
nose
Jr.
now for Jefferson.
was there
in his first 3 years,
defensively.
his 21st 100-yard game. 2 more than Odell Beckham Jr. and Randy Moss, who had a 100-yard game to remember on Thanksgiving of his rookie year. I don't mean to look at you, Jason, when I say that, but you were there.
I was standing right there. He caught 3 passes for about 200 yards. He ran right
Third
past
down
me.
and
I
2.
I'm like, wow.
Justin Jefferson split out in the slot. Motion to the left side.
Plus each reception for
Stack
Moss on that
formation.
day. His rookie
Just
season.
get that
His
snap
third
away.
season for
Cousins is in trouble, steps away from it, and finds a man. Dalvin Cook. Cousins getting chased there by Dietrich Wise. Evades the pressure and finds a man in Cook for a first down.
I've seen this too much myself.
Randall Cunningham.
Randy Moss and his insane Thanksgiving performance against the Dallas Cowboys.
There's another one where he gets behind you. And then this is the one you're talking about.
Absolutely insane.
Slow it down. He ran right past me.
And I can remember Denny Green saying, that's what 4-3 looks like. That's what 4-3 looks like.
That's what a rocket ship looks like.
Under center is Cousins. Play action. A lot of unblocked pressure for Cousins. Another pressure in his face there. He gets it off to Thielen. Flag is down after he grinds forward for 3 yards. Let's see what this is.
This is going to be the second face mask on Jonathan Jones.
Another face mask here. Jonathan Jones.
Personal foul, face mask.
Indeed it
Defense
is.
Number 31. It's a 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
Yeah, we can see him getting a piece of it there. Pretty easy call for the officials.
15 on that one. It's part of Thanksgiving. Dallas always hosted, but you always knew players would come in and their chance to make a statement on Thanksgiving in Texas
Yeah,
Stadium.
if you remember that history, Randy Moss was as good as it gets. Cowboys had a chance to draft him. They didn't draft him, and trust me, Randy came back and made us pay.
Yes, he
like
did.
none other.
That's
First
like
down and
Justin
10.
Jefferson. He's telling us all the guys
KJ
who went ahead
Osborne
of him
goes in
which
motion.
teams didn't pick him. They took a wide receiver.
Under center is Cousins.
over the years with
Hands
receivers
it
here in
off to
Minnesota.
Cook. Cuts to the left
Cook to
side.
carry
Gets
for
about
3
3.
yards. You talk about history, and of course, it's a what have you done for me lately? Win the Super Bowl, all right, or else. But this Vikings team over the years to the Super Bowl 4 times famously and losing all 4. But it's always been success for Minnesota. They are 88 games over 500 as a franchise. That's the 5th best regular season record. And have gotten close many times.
Second
Before
down and
Super Bowls,
7.
making the championship game after the Minneapolis Miracle. Bud Grant, of course, coaching those 4 Super Bowls. But no Super Bowl banner hanging
Makes a
from the U.S.
quick
banner.
count. Cousins. Quick drop
Cousins
back
is throw,
fires. And that is
contested.
incomplete. Jefferson
Jones
looking for
was
a flag.
there.
Does not get it.
And it'll be third down.
Jonathan
These two have
Jones.
gone at it all
Try
night.
saying
It's
that
been
4
a
times
battle.
fast
New England
in coverage there.
felt
They've
like
been
they
really
put
testing
Jones,
him
their
this
best
evening.
guy, on Justin Jefferson, and it's been a good go. Jefferson catches the bubble physical. There's another physical one, and then okay, I'll run away from you near the goal line.
Yeah, and Jones has been up for the task. Almost has an
He
interception
has.
there, but then when they double him on
Had a
third
couple
down,
of rough reps,
Justin
but
Jefferson runs through
for the most
double,
part, he has
Kirk's on the
been
money, so it's been
up
a
for
good
it.
chess match between Kevin O'Connell and Coach
3rd and
Belichick.
7. Cousins fires wide open. Dalvin Cook. And make that Jalen Reagor. Those single-digit numbers. Jalen Reagor, number 5. Former Philadelphia Eagles draft bust. With a nice game there. It looks like the Patriots completely forgot to account for him. Ah, no, his defender fell down. It looks like maybe Jalen Mills. Big play there by Reagor. And
Whistle before the snap.
whistle
And a
blown.
timeout
Someone
taken
burn
by
a timeout. New England.
2:46 left here in the
2:46
third.
left in the 3rd quarter. New England burns their first timeout. Again, guys, really appreciate if you'd smash that like button. It helps us out more than I can even state. We got 18 people voted in our poll, and 50% of you guys still are on the Vikings. New England Patriots maintaining a 3-point lead in this game. Going back over here, let's look at some stats. Mac Jones and Kirk Cousins have both been very efficient in this game. Aside from Kirk Cousins and his interception, they have somewhat identical numbers. Mac Jones, 20 for 26, 278 yards, 2 touchdowns. Cousins was 21 for 26 for 218 yards, 2 touchdowns, and that pick. Bit of a quiet day on the ground for Dalvin Cook. He's only got 34 yards on 14 carries, but Justin Jefferson already over 100 yards on 7 catches and that touchdown. New England currently controls the total yards with 320 as compared to 273 for the Vikings. And they've also chipped into that time of possession. Minnesota with 24 minutes and 19 seconds, and New England with 17 minutes 55 seconds. 17 first downs as compared to 14 for the Patriots. In this drive so far, 7 plays, 57 yards, 3 minutes and 57 seconds taken off the clock. Hope everyone's had a safe and happy Thanksgiving. Hope you guys got to eat lots of good food. I know I'm had a little bit, but I know I'm going to go and eat something properly once this stream is over. We got 14 people in the chat. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. Two minutes, 46 seconds left to play in this third quarter. There's Ziggy Wilf, owner of the Minnesota Vikings.
Mark on the left, Ziggy on the right. The Wolf brothers, the ownership duo of this Minnesota Vikings franchise. And as we ended the break there, you saw the beautiful stadium, US Bank Stadium, that translucent.
First and 10 from the 26. Quick swing out, Justin Jefferson. Not much, maybe 3.
As the Vikings are getting close to the red zone, 2.5 left in this entertaining third quarter. I know you're all disappointed that guy wasn't at your table for Thanksgiving, you know?
Right.
How do you ask him to pass the potatoes?
Second down and 7. Bunch formation to the left side. Jefferson goes in motion. Cousins surveys, fires over the middle. It's complete. Adam Thielen tackled down at the 15-yard line. Another first down here for Minnesota.
Great look at Kirk Cousins going through this progression here. He has Jefferson running the out route to the right. He takes a peek at it, and then he works his way right
Great
back
job by
inside.
Cousins getting through his
And
progressions
Thielen.
there and finds Adam
The
Thielen
mind,
wide
the
open in the
eyes,
void of the
feet,
zone
and the arm
coverage.
working together and throw it to that reliable target in the middle of the defense. Thielen's quarterback friendly. Another good game.
First and 10. Cousins cans at the line. Hand off to the right side. Cook's going nowhere. Good tackle there, and Cook's a little slow to get up after that one. He looks to be okay. Second down.
Mike, I'll tell you, I've been impressed with both offensive lines. We've got great pass rushes in this game, offensive line injuries, new units. I thought we'd see a lot of sacks. We're seeing very, very good protection tonight, and that's helped both quarterbacks.
1 sack in the game.
Second and 10. There's Bill Belichick and his son Steve.
Bill's son.
Assistant defensive line coach for the Patriots. Second down and 10. And that looks like a false start. And I'll back up the Vikings 5 more.
False start. Offense number 87. 5-yard penalty. Second
So
down.
Hawkinson.
T.J. Hawkinson.
For a guy who's so athletic,
Yep.
Hawkinson has an interesting stance, doesn't he?
You wouldn't coach that?
Doesn't exactly look like Carl Lewis coming out of the block.
We were talking about, my first year in the league, Chuck Noll, 45 minutes the first day.
Second and 15 following the false start. Clock ticking inside 28 seconds to play here in the third quarter. Trips left. Cousins working that hard count.
Cousins flipped the play.
Kirk looking, pulls it down, now dumps it, incomplete. Adam Thielen takes a shot, and there is Laundry. Adam Thielen with a late hit there. Miles Bryant, the guilty party, and that will be a free first down for the Vikings.
Call will be here as they all get together and talk. Flag does come in late.
Continue to discuss.
Personal foul. Defense number 27.
Yep.
Distance to the goal line. Automatic first down for Minnesota.
Terry McCauley, is that a defenseless receiver situation?
It absolutely is, Mike.
Indeed it is.
Going down, he makes
Oh, yeah.
contact at head and
That
neck.
is a really, really questionably dirty hit there by Bryant. Again, Thielen, a defenseless receiver on that play.
What you talk about with that so often. So this will take the
A
Vikings
stupid
down to the
penalty
10-yard
by
line
Miles Bryant.
for first and goal.
First and goal now from the 11-yard line.
Interesting. Kevin O'Connell, who was the play caller as well as the head coach, was over there on the sideline adjusting where the wide receivers were lining up. He got the attention of Thielen and Jefferson, who were going to be at the bottom of the screen on this first down.
Yeah, bunch.
First down and 10.
What they have dialed up.
Handoff. Dalvin Cook to about the 8-yard line. And that'll take us to the end of the third quarter. Minnesota Vikings on the move here. 26-23 New England Patriots at the end of the third quarter. And we've got ourselves a really fun ball game, folks. Win probability for the Vikings currently sitting at 58.9%. Again, Minnesota continues to just dominate the clock. 27 minutes and 5 seconds of TOP versus 17:55 for New England. 19 first downs for the Minnesota Vikings as compared to 14 for the Patriots. And the Vikings are really efficient. They have just 285 offensive yards as compared to Patriots 320, but the Vikings are getting really nice chunk plays. Kirk Cousins, again, has been absolutely efficient tonight. You can say what you want about his early interception, but ever since then, he's been pretty much lights out. Got 16 people in the chat. Oh, man, I am tired, guys. Human body is not meant to sit down for this long. I'm curious, guys. What'd you guys do for your Thanksgiving meals? Did you guys go the traditional turkey ham route, or were you guys a little bit more non-traditional? I personally went the non-traditional route. I got some really good homemade shepherd's pie. I'm going to have some more of that at the end of this game, man. I'm looking forward to it. Personally, I'm more of a big fan of the sides for Thanksgiving food than like the actual proteins, ham, turkey. But I love me some mashed potatoes, love me some cranberry sauce. All the sides are pretty much top tier when it comes to Thanksgiving. So now we got a second down and 8 from the 9-yard line. Vikings can get the first down without getting the touchdown. Cousins, he gets blasted! Josh Uche comes in with a heat-seeking missile there for the Patriots and brings down Cousins. You can tell Kirk was feeling that one.
Uche rushing on the left side, and he's going against Blake Brandel. Inside move, no help. And this is what we talked about. Normally that's Darisaw over there. We don't have to help that guy. And it hasn't showed up until now. Big rush, big play.
Fantastic rush, and Mike, you said an unbelievable job by Cousins holding on to that football. That's a sack fumble. Run it back.
Third down and 17. Trips left, including Hawkinson. Cousins surveys, fires underneath. Thielen broken up. Jalen Mills had the coverage there. Fourth down and long, and on comes Greg Joseph to tie the game for the 36-yard field goal.
In the red zone, that's where the ball has
Joseph's
to go.
already missed an extra point in this game, so see if he's able to get this done cleanly.
But you're still preserving the field goal opportunity.
Second down sack was a huge play for that Patriots defense.
And we had not mentioned Darisaw, the Christian Darisaw, the left tackle, was out because Brandel had done a good job to that
Here's
point.
Joseph. Right hash. Snap spot. Kick is up and right down the middle. And the Minnesota Vikings tie the game at 26 apiece with 14:07 left in this fourth quarter. What a game, man. We've had all three of our games have been pretty good. Definitely not the biggest fan of the Cowboys picking up the win, but Detroit was able to pick up a really good win. Buffalo was able to pick up a really big win over Detroit earlier this afternoon. Then looks like got ourselves a game that's going to come down to the wire here in Minneapolis. I am all for it. One thing that did definitely suck for the Buffalo Bills, losing Von Miller early in the first half of that game to a knee injury, and reports are indicating that it's not looking good for Von. It's looking like it might be a torn ACL, hoping that is not the case for him. That would be a devastating loss defensively for the Bills. They were still able to rally, though. Ed Oliver had an incredible play where he forced a fumble and recovered it against Jamal Williams. It's like 52% of you guys are on the New England Patriots to win this game. We have 21 people who have voted. If you guys have yet to vote, you should do so. I would love to know who you guys think is going to come away on top. We are knotted up now. 26 apiece. Jay, welcome in. How you doing today? Hope you had a good Thanksgiving. Yeah, we've got ourselves a really fun game. Both teams have made some big plays, and overall, it's been a pretty clean game. Mistake-free football, the penalties have been, for the most part, kept to a minimum. We are back underway here from Minneapolis.
Side by side, inside a massive steel cage.
And now, New England Patriots are about to get the ball back.
There'll be no wise guy stuff going on in the wrestling.
Again, guys, appreciate it. You'd smash that like button. Helps us get seen by more people. Helps tell YouTube to push us out. Greg Joseph will kick it away. And that'll be a touchback. 1st and 10 from the Pats from their own 25.
We always talk about Bill Belichick not letting your best person beat him. Zadarius Smith, the best pass rusher. They had a plan for him. Cut block him early. Get rid of the ball quick. Use the tight end, Jason. They had a lot of looks for him.
They sure did. A lot of variety to attack him and neutralize him and Daniil Hunter. The biggest thing is getting the ball out of Mac Jones' hands. And when you quiet a guy like that, that can have a contagious impact.
It's a pretty quiet night tonight.
But don't think he doesn't have
top edge rusher for the Minnesota Vikings.
See that no quarterback hits for Smith?
Nelson Aguilar goes in motion now.
Not been hit tonight through three quarters.
Jones takes the snap, dumps it out to Stevenson, and Stevenson tries to lower his shoulder on Sullivan and only gets about a yard.
He sure is, because at the start of the second half, Patriots running back Damian Harris came off the field. Went into
Oh
the
boy,
about 10 minutes ever
grabbing
since
that
then, was
quad
testing out
area.
that right leg, running up and down the sideline, wincing
It's like
in pain. Not
Harris
happy
is
to see him there.
walking there with peg leg. That doesn't look good. It's a thigh injury and he's questionable. Now it looks like the Patriots are going to be riding Ramondre Stevenson pretty heavy here in the fourth quarter. Jones lifts his leg, takes the snap, fires over the middle. Jay, I think Mac Jones has been pretty efficient in this game. Both him and Kirk Cousins have. I think this has been Mac's cleanest game of the season, honestly. I haven't seen all of the New England Patriots games, but considering their offense was only able to muster 3 points last week, I definitely feel like this is one of Mac's cleaner games of the year, which is good to see for him. Obviously, I'm not a big Patriots fan, but do want to see success from the young quarterback. Third down and 9, pressure's coming. Jones rolls out, looking, firing, deep, and it is incomplete, broken up. Cam Bynum was there, trying to hit Nelson Aguilar, I believe. That was a big stop there for this Vikings defense. Let's go. Again, I am no lover of the New England Patriots. Harrison Smith was coming on a little safety blitz. Mac Jones surveys it and tries to hit Jacoby Myers down there, actually, but great job by Cam Bynum breaking it up. Now we got Michael Pilardi set to punt it away.
Michael Pilardi kicks to Jalen Rager.
Jalen Rager back deep. Left-footed punt. Backs up Rager to about the 18. He stumbles, and Rager will get to the 29. Schooler, star special teams player, is able to wrap him up there, and here we go. Minnesota looking to take the lead once again. This game has been insane. Momentum has not been afraid to shift between the two sidelines, and Minnesota now in good position here. Check out the win probability here. Looks like we got a 57.2% win probability for the Minnesota Vikings. Mac Jones, 21 for 29 through this game for 279 yards, 2 touchdowns. Again, pretty efficient. Kirk Cousins also, aside from that first quarter interception, has also been really efficient. 23 for 29, 228 yards, 2 touchdowns, and a pick for him. Ramondre Stevenson, 6 carries, 33 yards. Dalvin Cook, 16 carries, 36 yards. Neither team has really relied on the ground game much in this one. Devontae Parker, 4 catches, 83 yards. Justin Jefferson, 8 catches for 103 yards and a touchdown. Time of possession, Minnesota leads again, 27-58. That's been one of the main reasons they've held strong in this game. 18-56, though, for the New England Patriots. They've really closed the gap a little bit. 19 first downs for the Vikings as compared to 14 for the Patriots. However, New England does lead in total yards with 321 as opposed to 276 for the Minnesota Vikings. Again, guys, if you have yet to have your say in this poll, we've got a poll in the pinned comment. We got 21 votes so far. It looks like 52% of you guys are on the Patriots, so really, really close here. We're all knotted up here at 26. Let's see what Kirk Cousins and this Vikings offense can do. Back in Minneapolis.
It's a deboned chicken stuffed in a deboned duck stuffed in a deboned turkey with dressing.
Don't ask me how I know that.
And you see, you cut it like right down here.
Can't say I have a lot of experience myself.
He made Turducken famous.
First and
the guys
10.
The Butcher Block down in New Orleans.
From the 29.
And have provided Turduckens over
And
the
off.
years. First down
Dalvin
run here
Cook.
inside.
Lowers
About
his
3 or 4
shoulder. He's
yards
got
to
about
Dalvin
4.
Cook, and we thank the guys at the Butcher Block in New Orleans. for
And
delivering
they've got a
Have you ever
turducken.
held a turducken
I've never
for
held one. I've
Thanksgiving?
never seen one, but I tell you what, it smells great.
Doesn't it?
I'll hold it. You cut it. Get your hand in there, Coach Matt.
Is that how you did it?
Right in there.
Oh my God, Dungy actually cut it with his hand. 2nd and 6.
That was so cool. John did that with Al Michaels.
Play action.
Second down screen.
Flips
set
it up.
Get rid of it. Cook is there.
Dalvin Cook's going nowhere. Good tackle there. Raekwon
To
McMillan.
not let Cook get going and minimize the game. The loss, really. Back
Yep.
to the 30.
That is great hustle by McMillan. He and
Dalvin
Bentley
Cook
chased
a
it
little
down.
bit
It looked like
gimpy there
Minnesota
after
was
that
gonna
play.
Get something going, but you'll see both of these guys recognize and chase down Cook.
He takes a great angle to beat the offensive lineman to the spot.
It's 3rd down and 9.
Brings
Both
up
these
3rd and long, and
defenses
this is
have
where
started to
Kevin
hold
O'Connell
strong here in
didn't
this
wanna
4th
be.
quarter. This is exactly where the Vikings do not want to be in 3rd and long. Trips right, and that's a delay of game. It's going to back him up 5 more.
Now 3rd and even longer.
Vikings shoot themselves in the foot. Oh, nope. They were able to get the timeout. Lucky for them.
Got that on the sideline.
Kevin O'Connell was able to get the timeout in time and
Timeout by Kevin O'Connell.
avoid that
That's one
delay
your
of game
jobs as the
penalty.
head coach on the sidelines is keeping an
Good
eye on that
awareness there by
40-second
Kevin
clock, and
O'Connell.
You see Kirk, he has a little urgency. He starts clapping faster. Hey, give it to me, give it to me, give it to me. Kevin
Kirk
bailed him
was pissed
out.
after
Jason,
that.
you mentioned when we were talking with Kevin O'Connell, first-year head coach and the play caller. That's
Slams
a lot
the
to
ball
handle.
to the ground
There have
after
not
that
been
one.
Those big issues with this team in the 8-2 start.
It sure is, and I think a big part of it, Coach Belichick mentioned this too.
3rd down
He
and
did a great
9.
job hiring veteran coaches around him to help him with so much of it, to allow him to have the responsibility.
Can you guys smash that like button? Would really appreciate it.
Play caller. There's good communication throughout the building. It's
Bill
really worked
Belichick's
seamlessly so
defense
far.
trying to get off the field here.
Out of the game. Alexander Madison comes in now next to Cousins.
Offsides.
Tighten up now.
Let's see.
3rd and 4.
That's a movement up front. Looked like New England moved first. Let's see what they say. Alex Kemp.
This will require a bit of discussion first.
They're going to huddle up here. Kevin O'Connell believes it's a 1st down. So do the crowd at US Bank Stadium. Let's see what we have.
False start.
Oh, they're going to call false start. I don't know about that one. Oh, come on. It looked like Wise moved first.
Center field is not protected, so he moves before the right tackle does.
So there's Jefferson. There.
Terry,
Oh, it's on Justin Jefferson.
Jefferson's moving on the move.
He moved early there on that one.
But he's on the other side of the field. He's not protected.
It's not the first time that conversation's happened. 3rd and 14.
Cousins surveys, fires underneath. Hawkinson wide open. And he's going to be about 3 yards short of the line to gain. And Minnesota will have to punt it away. Fans not pleased there at US Bank Stadium.
Defensive lineman going offside. They didn't see what happened at the top of the screen and have Terry to explain it.
I still think New England got a break there, Terry. Happy Thanksgiving, buddy.
Ryan Wright set to boot this one. Marcus Jones had the punt return touchdown last week against the Jets. Is back deep.
One move of the Vikings, Marcus Jones, who had 4 kickoff returns and punt returns at Houston as a rookie last year. The Patriots now move their
There's Wright's boot.
blocking scheme in.
High booming kick. Fair catch signaled and made at the 8. We got a flag. And that's going to be a roughing call. Ryan Wright's fired up.
When the pressure came on from Pierre Strong Jr.
Oh, boy.
Even at 5, it's going to be a 1st down, Mike.
Yup.
And
that's a free 5 yards. Pierre Strong. Stupid penalty running into the kicker.
Defense number 35. That's a 5-yard penalty. 1st down.
Take it to
And a free first down there for the Vikings. You don't normally see a Bill Belichick coach team make stupid mistakes like that. They just did there.
You have to know where you're going. He just got a little bit deep there.
It's the same rush that Jonathan Jones against Indianapolis blocked. Bring the guy off the edge. The coach said it. The technique you use is critical there, so you stay away from the kicker.
All right, what say you, Kirk Cousins? He's got a free first down there on the penalty. First and 10 now from the 41-yard line. Play action. Cousins surveys, fires underneath. It is Cook. Dalvin Cook makes a man miss down near the midfield stripe. Setting up second and a couple here.
Monday with Coach Belichick.
It's not going to be pretty.
Kickoff return for a touchdown and running into the kicker. Not going to be fun.
Second and 1. Cousins heaves it upstairs. What a throw! Justin Jefferson in between two defenders, and Kirk Cousins delivers a strike. In between Jonathan Jones and Devin McCourty. It's a hell of a route there by Justin Jefferson, and Kirk Cousins with a gorgeous throw. That was a big time throw there by Kirk.
36 on that one, and again we're in that same situation.
Play clock ticking down inside 2, and it looks like Minnesota's got to burn a timeout. That's their second one here of the half. They wanted to reset the play clock. They didn't get it, and now they got to burn another timeout. Some discombobulation here for this Vikings offense. Nonetheless, a huge play, and Kirk Cousins with a beautiful throw. Justin Jefferson with a beautiful catch. Beautiful route, too. That's just good stuff there by the Vikings.
And I think he did a little bit of that there, knowing that that guy is going to go make the play. And he's got so much physical skill, but his intangibles separate him. The spirit he plays with, the toughness, the passion shows up again there.
First down and 10.
They both played at LSU. One a quarterback, one a safety. They prepared to catch it and to deal with coverage. And the Vikings are the beneficiary.
They fake the draw. Now Cousins looking, end zone, wide open! Touchdown! Adam Thielen! And the Minnesota Vikings take the lead. 33-26 pending the extra point. 6 plays, 71 yards, 3 minutes and 32 seconds of time of possession. And once again, Kirk Cousins delivers a strike. They fake the delayed handoff. Cousins stepping up in the pocket and delivering a gorgeous throw to Adam Thielen.
Double crisscross against man coverage, plenty of time to work through it and find Thielen in the back of the end zone.
Joseph, who's missed one extra point.
Joseph adds the extra point.
Doesn't miss that one. 33-26. This game is insane. We have had 2 games now. They're just absolutely trading leads. This is exactly what you want for Thanksgiving football, man. That is awesome. Kirk Cousins now 28 for 34, 295 yards with 3 touchdowns. More than made up for his early interception, man. Kirk Cousins has been lights out. Again, Mac Jones has been solid too. 21 for 29, 279 yards, 2 touchdowns. Win probability for the Vikings now shoots up to 82.5%. Justin Jefferson, 9 receptions for 139 yards and a touchdown. He's been phenomenal as well. Vikings, 31 minutes, 30 seconds time of possession. Now they control the yardage game with 347 yards of offense, 22 first downs, It has been an absolute offensive clinic for the Minnesota Vikings tonight. Again, guys, thank you so much for tuning in and spending a part of your Thanksgiving here on Sparkin' Sports NFL. Would really appreciate if you'd smash the like button on this. Helps us get pushed out by YouTube to more and more people. Also, if you're a Denver Broncos fan or just an NFL fan in general, we are really close to hitting 1,000 subscribers over there on Denver Broncos Syndicate, my Broncos exclusive channel. Once we hit 1,000 subscribers, we can apply for monetization, so I'd really appreciate if you'd help us out. I believe we're now 11 subscribers away, guys, from 1,000, so I'd really appreciate if you'd visit Denver Broncos Syndicate and give us a sub. We're so close to our big goal. We are back from Minneapolis next week, Sunday Night Football. Packers and Eagles. Aaron Rodgers and the Pack really sputtering these past few weeks. Philadelphia trying to continue their hot streak here. It's going to be a really fun matchup. We'll be streaming that game here on Sparkin' Sports NFL. Be sure to tune in. Now down 7 with the Patriots. Taking over their 25 following the touchback.
Jefferson effect, my great players impact the game even when they don't touch the ball. Watch how many guys Justin Jefferson impacts. Jack Jones, number 13, he's going with him. McCourty, Jonathan Jones, that helps Thielen, Jason.
And again, it goes back to the protection. Kirk looks there anyway, has time enough to work his eyes all the way back across the field. Now Thielen's isolated, and he's going to win that matchup any day of the week.
1st and 10. Twins left. Jones, not Cousins. I'm getting tired. Aguilar makes the catch. Maybe a yard there. Duke Shelley makes the catch for the Vikings.
And again, Shelley's the 5th cornerback on this team. Cameron Dantzler is on IR with an ankle injury. Andrew Booth.
Kind of surprised I still have my voice here after calling all 3 of these games. There's Matt Patricia. Hadrian's offensive play caller.
Shelley doing a good job here tonight.
Next man up.
Man in motion for the Patriots. That's Kendrick Bourne. Jones surveys, fires. As Ramondre Stevenson picks up 8 yards there. 3rd down and 2 situation coming up for the Patriots.
He's sticky. 3rd and shorts.
There's Ed Donatel, Vikings defensive coordinator. Nate Nwangwu getting some oxygen there on the sidelines.
That's too many men in the huddle. That is too many men in the huddle.
You're right.
They got away with it.
They sure did.
Thank you, Brett. Appreciate it for tuning in, man.
No.
3rd and 1. Trips to the right side.
3 to the right, 2 to the left.
Jones surveys, fires. Man slipped downfield. Henry's looking for a flag, and there is none. 4th and 1. Mac Jones is pissed off there. 3 and out for the New England Patriots. Bill Belichick with his always smug look on his face.
Mac Jones trying to get down the field a little bit more with this one. The pocket is clean. I just think their feet tangled.
They did.
Mac Jones wanted a penalty. Now here's Pillardi to boot.
And Mac was saying he got hit in the face.
The punt by Pillardi is not a good one.
No, not a good one at all. That'll bounce and out of bounds at the 35. That is a really ugly punt there. They're going to walk that all the way up to 37. Just a 29-yard boot there. Not Pillardi's best at all.
8:07 to go. Minnesota with the lead and the ball.
Oh, Danielle Hunter grabbed Mac Jones by the face mask, and the officials missed it. That should have been a penalty for the Vikings. Right, but again, as they say, what they don't call, it is not a penalty. See what the win probability is now. We're 89.5% win probability for the Minnesota Vikings, currently up 33-26. 8 minutes 7 seconds left. Again, a really ugly punt, and Minnesota is going to be gifted pretty good field position here. We are back. Patriots have been held scoreless in this fourth quarter.
Until the Thielen touchdown.
1st and 10 now from the 35-yard line. Cousins, quick fire to the outside. Oh, Osborne with the hell of a catch. That was nearly intercepted. Yeah, I thought it was too. Jonathan Jones was right there. Cousins has been testing Jones for most of the night. And that was a near turnover there. It was great concentration there by KJ Osborne.
Securing it all the way to the ground.
That's the Buffalo game all over again.
Yep, it is. 2nd down and 2. Thielen goes in motion. Hand it off. It's Cook. And he's got not much there, maybe a yard. Dietrich Wise, big defensive lineman there for the Patriots. 7 minutes, 10 seconds left to play. 3rd and 1, Kevin O'Connell calling in the play.
I'd hate to see them take it away from the line of scrimmage here and throw it. It is a full one, though. Challenge those guys up front, see if they can create a little movement.
These guys have had to play a lot in the last few weeks on this defensive line with Christian Barmore out.
Play clock ticking inside 6.
Can they build the wall on 3rd and 1?
And off, little sweep. It's Osborne, and he's got the 1st down on the reverse. Gain of 4 yards to the 49-yard line, and that'll move the chains for the Minnesota Vikings.
Walmart plus 4K Skycam. Big story for me has been the offensive line. Their best player up front, Christian Darrisaw, is out. Blake Brendel steps in. He's been big time. Cousins been comfortable in the pocket all night long, throwing the ball down the field. They've stepped up to the challenge against an awfully good New England Patriots.
1st down and 10. Toss.
6 minutes. Pitch.
It is Cook for maybe 1.
You want to run the ball to bleed the clock here, but you're going to have to throw the ball against these guys to make 1st downs, I think.
No doubt, but there's definitely some game management going on now. Running the football, bleeding this clock, snapping it late in the 40-second clock. You want to maximize this
5.5 minutes. 2nd and 10. Steve Belichick with some very interesting looking faces there on the sideline for the Patriots. Cousins is under center. Single tight end to the right side. Long count there from Cousins. Play action. Dumps it underneath. A little screen for Thielen. That's blown up. Josh Uche and Jalen Mills were there. A 3rd and long situation here for the Minnesota Vikings. Trying to preserve that lead here. Clock ticking inside 5 minutes.
Just can't get the lineman there. You see Cleveland just can't get Jalen Mills. If he can make that block, they've got a chance for a big play. This New England defense reads it well, and they pursue.
3rd and 14.
NFL sack leader Matthew Judon has been shut down tonight. He's at the bottom of the screen, those red sleeves.
Looking like heat.
3rd and 14.
Kirk.
They set up the screen again.
They're trying to set up the screen, but nobody was there. Thielen was not looking for the ball, and that's going to be up a 4th and 14. And the Patriots are going to get the ball back down 7 here with 4.5 minutes left. Bill Belichick is not happy about something. They're trying to set up that screen. Nobody was there. That was, yeah, I don't know. Didn't look like everyone was on the same page there. The screen might have been intended for Thielen, but Thielen was not in the area. So now here's Ryan Wright to get rid of this thing. And he gets hit after the kick. Marcus Jones is tackled right away at the 11-yard line. Good special teams play there. Jalen Naylor for the Minnesota Vikings. We got 4 minutes and 21 seconds left to play here, and that's a big stop. Patriots are going to be pinned deep in their own territory.
This is the back end of the play, so that was clean.
A little acting job there.
And this was
Yeah,
good.
a little bit.
Wanwu and Chris Boyd have been the normal gunners for the special teams unit. Wanwu had the kickoff return, so that time Naylor out there.
Looks like we got 50-50 split on our votes, 24 votes. And half of you guys are on the Patriots, half of you guys on the Vikings. Mac Jones, quick strike, and it's complete. Lowering his shoulder to the down, gain of 14 now as Kendrick Bourne. Clock ticking inside 4 minutes.
That's definitely a false start.
Yeah, that should have been a false start on Trent Brown. Big left tackle for the Patriots. Big break there for them. Hand it off. Nope, fake it, and that's incomplete. That was a dangerous play there for the Patriots. That was nearly a penalty. Absolutely welcome in, Kato Gaming.
It's going to be Ramondre Stevenson the rest of the way. Damian Harris has been downgraded to out with that injury Melissa told you about earlier.
And the Wiggins stick with that
2nd and 10.
Get the ball out of Mac Jones' hands.
Hunter Henry, a little motion. Jones pumps, dumps. Stevenson, first down. Ramondre Stevenson with a big gain on the screen. Stevenson near the 30-yard line. Making the 28. What an explosive play there for Ramondre Stevenson on that screen pass. He chips, and then they set up the screen. He's got blocking in front there from Cole Strange, James Ferris, Devontae Parker down there as well. And Ramondre Stevenson with an explosive play for the Pats. Gain of 40 yards. Gain of 40 yards to the 33. 2 receivers set to the left side. They hand her off. Stevenson to the 30. Gain of 3.
On first down.
Now we got 3.5 minutes to play.
Ramondre Stevenson, over 100 total scrimmage yards tonight. He is the team leader in tackles, and he's got about 30% of their offense.
2nd out and 7.
This year, in terms of that ground game. Very impressive.
Ramondre Stevenson with over 100 scrimmage yards in this game for the Patriots. Mac Jones drops back. He dumps it, and then it's complete, but not much. Eric Kendricks is there to walk back Ramondre Stevenson. It's coming up a third down here for the Pats.
With a big play there, and here comes third down.
And being down a touchdown in this situation, Coach, obviously they're in 4-down territory here.
Big third down here for the Pats, guys. Be sure to smash that like button.
Good, just make some yards. You can't make it, the fourth down will be that much more manageable.
You can stay with your quick passing here.
Third down and 7. From the Minnesota 30.
Minnesota showing blitz.
Minnesota showing blitz here.
Closer to the center ferrets.
Looks like New England's prepared to pick it up. They take the snap. Jones stepping up. And he's spun down! Danielle Hunter! And he comes out with the ball. See who's got it. And Mac Jones is a little slow to get up here. He's up. But that was a big play there by Danielle Hunter. And it is now fourth down.
Ramondre Stevenson is up right next to the center and the guard. Trent Brown by himself, and
Trent Brown loses his rep there, and Hunter comes in and drops Mac Jones.
Danielle Hunter is a big-time athlete. At the end of this thing, they could have called Danielle for tripping, but
yeah, maybe could have.
Defensive ends, Hunter and Smith have been quiet until the most critical down of the ball game.
And that is really
it's now fourth and 16. We have hit the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis.
On a deep throw, you just don't see that from offensive linemen. Usually that's a 3-step drop, get rid of the ball quick. Must have been some miscommunication.
And the skull chants begins. Mac Jones talking things over with Matt Patricia and Joe Judge, the Patriots de facto co-offensive coordinators.
He came up with a big one at a big moment.
4th and 16 coming up.
And here we go. 4th and 16. Bills going for it. Patriots are down by 7. 2-minute warning. This is your ball game. See if Minnesota maybe wants to call a timeout.
4th and 16.
4th down and 16. Here's Mac. Dropping back. Firing it deep. And it is incomplete. Nearly completed that to Nelson Aguilar, but a little bit off target. He's shaken up on the play. And the Vikings will take over on downs. Minute 54 left to play. Aguilar slips and he is injured.
Nelson Aguilar on a deep corner route against Shannon Sullivan. He's going to come in here and get out to the corner. He gets bumped off a little bit at the end. But Sullivan's in good position.
Aguilar.
Stop there for a second, and then he accelerates the ball.
Stops and accelerates.
Stopping his momentum.
Looks like he kind of injured himself there on that last acceleration. Tried to haul it in.
To have Nelson Aguilar down the field by himself on Chandon Sullivan.
That's tough.
The hesitation.
That is really tough there for the Patriots. And
Mac just wanted to get
Aguilar.
A high throw. They couldn't connect.
The good news, he is getting up. Can
He
I bring
is
in
up.
Terry McCauley for a second?
Very good to
Terry,
see,
that's
but
an injury, but
rough
it's on a
play
change of
there for
possession.
him.
Is there no timeout there?
Correct, Mike. There is no timeout charged.
Aguilar
because
gets
there
up
was a
slowly.
change of possession.
And here's why that's big, because it means the Patriots can get the ball back with 45-ish seconds.
They
if
can.
The clock is managed as it should be. And
Let's
they
see
stop
what
it. So
happens
the game's
here.
not over yet.
Mac Jones
Minnesota ball
took a
at the
beating on that last drive. Minnesota ball from the 39-yard line.
CJ Ham leading for Dalvin
Kirk Cousins cans out of the line. First down will pretty much put this one away. They hand her off. Dalvin Cook, nothing there. And you got to imagine Belichick's going to burn a timeout.
Second down here, and Belichick will hold the two
He's going to
timeouts till
hold
after
it.
second down and after third down.
And I would take my timeouts here. You never know what's going to happen. I'm stopping the clock as soon as I can. Make Minnesota make a decision.
You took the words right out
I kind of
my mouth.
agree with
This guy
Dungy on this
Belichick
one,
is
and
second to
obviously
Shula and
Jason
wins.
Garrett agrees.
So
Both
hard for
former
us
head coaches
comment
in the
up here, but
NFL.
I agree with you. I would have banged that timeout.
I would burn those
But he knows
timeouts
that
now.
O'Connell was with him. He's not going to throw the ball.
Bill's
and give you
letting
a
the
free
clock
timeout,
tick.
which happens so often these days.
Minute
Or something
13.
like that. Yeah. Second and 11.
Second down. Dalvin Cook
And now the Patriots are
screws
taking
forward,
7
and
or 3
now
timeouts.
Bill's going to burn his
6
second
to
timeout.
go in regulation. Well, coming up, when our game is done, the fun's not done. As you know, it's Thanksgiving. From Emmett to Brady to Sherm over the years, we've seen everybody. Our pal Drew Brees and the turducken is ready with the turkey legs. Melissa Stark, are you ready for the Thanksgiving tradition?
I don't think I'll be partaking, but I'm ready to serve them up.
That's right. Well, as you said so well at the beginning, you got started with Coach Madden and Al on Monday night, so keeping the tradition alive. No one better than you to wrap this up. But
3rd and
we've got a
9.
play here
Let's
now.
see if the
We have
Vikings
3rd
can
down
close
coming
this
up
one
at
out.
9, with the Pats with a chance to get it back, Tony.
Now, I see so many of these
Thank you so much to everyone who's tuned in this evening. Hope you guys have had a fantastic Thanksgiving.
I agree
And what a fun way to close it out.
Belichick held the timeout.
Handoff here. Cook, nada.
Stopped
at the 40-yard line. Timeout for the Patriots. And here comes the Vikings punt. They will get a chance here to try to make something happen late here. It's going to take about another Minneapolis miracle for that to happen.
Catches the crossing route. That was a huge sequence for the Vikings to go ahead in this ball game and take control of it.
There's Hunter Henry at the goal line with the ball that's breaking the plane, but he can't survive the ground. So many plays here tonight. So remember what Marcus Jones did last week. 3-3.
All right, Marcus Jones
Looks
back
like we're
deep
heading
to receive
overtime.
this kick.
Nobody can score if they kept playing 8 quarters.
I'm going to say it right now, Mike. I would punt this ball out of bounds.
Yeah.
I'm not giving him a chance.
Yeah,
to
do
return
not give
this
a
kick.
chance to return
agree
this.
with you more,
Absolutely
Coach.
agree.
Well, here's the rookie, Ryan
'Cause
Wright.
this dude is dangerous.
We've seen this story
Ryan
before.
Wright set to get rid of it.
In the middle of the field, it's a deep one. But in
Deep
space,
punt.
Jones has
Back
it.
of the 1. Marcus Jones has a chance. And he is going to be stopped. And the ball's out. The ball is out. And it's recovered by the Vikings. Let's see. Jones is marked down at the 11-yard line. But regardless, Patriots are now going to be pinned back in their own territory. Let's double check. Just make sure if Marcus Jones, he is indeed down. Patriots are going to be pinned back deep, though.
Pat Jones with a good
Yep.
job in coverage. That was really
A
dangerous.
little bit of
It was a
time
big
left
hit.
here to try to make something
Between the
happen.
numbers. And if he got past that next wave there,
That's confidence in your coverage unit, but I would have punted it out of bounds.
That was almost the definition of out-kicking your coverage.
Yeah,
Now you got to just.
that was almost the definition of out kicking your coverage.
Make those balls be thrown in front of you, and your pass rushers. Now you've got to earn your money.
53 seconds. Pats have no timeouts. Backed up all the way to the 11-yard
89
line.
yards, 53 seconds, no timeout.
Jones looking, dropped back at the 1-yard line.
Receivers are 30 yards away. This will take 15 seconds.
And that's going to take at least 15 seconds. Clock ticking inside 39. Now they're backed up all the way at the 2.
The guys who were quiet for most of this ball game have shown up in the big moments here late in the
Patriots
fourth
need to
quarter.
get set.
17 seconds.
Jones from his end zone, out of there, and he finds a man along the sideline. Board cannot get out of bounds. He cannot get out of bounds. 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. This is probably your last play. Mack over the middle, complete. He goes down, and that's going to end it. And the Minnesota Vikings with a big win over the New England Patriots. They move to 9-2. Kevin O'Connell fired up, getting the win over the team that drafted him. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in here on this Thanksgiving evening. Bill Belichick's pissed off. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. I really appreciate you guys. Have a good one. Peace out. It's been a great day.